Welcome F3 Naperville. We're here live at Mistwood Dome. I'm Stay Pop the Comms Q. We're here for Lincoln Games. Yeah, we have a big crowd. We have all the captains here lined up, ready to go. In less than 1 minute, Fallstar's going to make the second round pick of the 2025 draft round. Woo, you guys can keep on talking. You don't need to listen to me, so keep on talking. So just keep talking. I got my mic set up, so they're just being more considerate right now. So let's talk about a little bit more of the Lincoln Games as we get set up right here. So eventually Chaps will join me. He is running late. Something happened with his car or flight, but his arms are going to be tired when he eventually does show up. So draft night by the numbers. So we have 19 captains drafted. We have 19 captains. They already drafted their co-captains. Tonight we're drafting round 2 to round 10. We have 156 people that H-seed for the draft. 136 are from Naperville. The rest are from outside downrange packs. We're going to go about 8.3 rounds tonight. All right. So that's about and then the rest of the draft is going to be auto drafted from 152 active packs. Teams will have about 18 packs per team by the end of the night. The max team is 30 and about 12 people, and then that will leave about 12 FNGs and Cotters for captains to recruit on their own. Trading ends May 9th, and the games start May 12th. We are 1 minute away. So just to review some of the draft picks. Blues Clues, last year's winner, he went to Slip and Rock's team. Supply Chain, our first def, went to Morphine's team. Snowden, the designer of our draft software, he went to Snap Crackle Pop. Snap Squad Sun Devil went to Rain Man. Bean Counter went to the Pitch Perfect Troublemakers. Chaps, who's eventually going to show up. All right, he's the Junkyard Dogs. J-Lo went to Hank Hill. Pull Out went to Cowbell's team. Brady Bunch went to Silo's Thunder Cobs. Mista went to the KO's Knockout Kings. Second, Two-Hand Touch, the Nantan of F3 Naperville. He went to Horse and Buggy's team. Snoss went to Mia Ham's Hammer Time. And we are at 5 o'clock. We're on the countdown. Every captain has about 1 minute to start their packs. So pick one of round 2, Fall Start. This is a snake draft. So Fall Start had the last pick of the co-captain. He went with Gold Bond. So who is he going to go with right now? We're waiting. Let's see. We're going to see if this draft automatically shows up. Drum roll, please. The first draft. We're going to. What? C-Bus? All right. They're going with. Oh, there we go. C-Bus! They're going with C-Bus! Woo! All right. I have Master. Snowden said I had. Hey! All right, now it's finally work. All right, we're now down in the Mad Lab. So, and if they don't know, Snowden, thank you so much for giving me master access. So, ooh, all right. You're not on? It's not working. All right, just tell me who you pick. Come on over. Oh, no, I'm not bad. Oh, not loud. So, Mr. Freeze. And anyway, Supply Chain can also help you out too. Supply Chain, if you can also help out with the draft. So is Mad Lab. So who's ever Matt? So where's Mr. Freeze? What? Okay. No, but you also have master access. So I'm talking with our first Steph. Come on over.
Right now, when you say a lot of you guys aren't showing up as available.
Ooh, all right. So maybe we'll have to go to the backup draft then. Okay. All right. We're having. Here, let me see. Who does he want?
He wants Horse and Buggy, I think.
Horse and Buggy's a captain. That's why you're not working on it.
That might be what.
Mr. Freeze is trying to recruit Horse and Buggy.
It's a great pick.
It's a great pick, but he's a captain. You can't do that. Do you want to get on camera? Come to the other side. Arkham's razor. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong here at the Chaos Draft Night. All right. Still not working? Try here. Here, if anyone, give them your username because you have master access.
Did you send me something?
No, Snowden did.
Let me check that.
Yeah. Or anything. Here. Yeah, try it again one more time.
I already logged in. It just doesn't load.
Here, if anyone, log in mine and just use yours. All right. I apologize, everyone. I know we're live. We have 9 people watching us right now, just trying to figure our act together. All right. I'm going to give you my login information to the Access software. So here, I got master access. Freeze pick, Kopay! Kopay! Kopay's our next draft pick. All right, we're now on to the silencers. So it's going. So we'll come back up over here. Morphine, come on. Oh, who do you pick? Bullion! All right, look at that. All right, and we're moving forward. So we have live picks right up here at the back. I'm going to try logging on. I did not properly set up, so we should be logged on right now. So give me a second while I will have live picks showing up on our draft feed. But right now, I just got picked! Whoa! I'm now with Big Guy and Cousin Eddie. I'm on Conjunctive Chaos. Woo! I did not see that coming. All right. Yeah, I totally did not see that coming. All right. I was warned when I was giving blood today. I didn't know if I was hallucinating. Gamecock got picked to Hog Wild. Oh boy, it's all getting live right here. All right. So we are trying to mirror my screen right here as you can other stuff. So we could see the live draft happening. There we go. We have live draft happening right now. Bad producer right here. So we'll see who just got picked. We just had Mr. Wilson just went to the Greatest Showman's, the Iron Circus. So in Gamecock went to Hog Wild. So as we're going along here, can I have the first F come join me over here? First F, come over here to the chaos. Hopefully everyone's hearing us. So let's see if we have a couple comments going on. All right, we have some chaos going on right here. So while this draft is going on, and I figured my act out together. So tell us, what was your general approach to making the Lincoln Games this year? Yeah. So what were your goals with this year's Lincoln Games as you were working out last year's rules into this year's? What was your goal to do with the current rules?
Yeah, I didn't want to play with it too much. But one thing I did go participate in Plainfield's reindeer games. And one thing that I really liked, they do something where all the daily floor, the extra credit stuff, you have to do with other packs, and I like that because F3 is about invigoration, getting together with other packs. So as much as there was a handful of changes, one of my favorite changes is that the PPP points.
Yep.
We're doing pre-gaming because F3 it's more than a workout.
Yes.
So if I were to say in a sentence, what were the changes? It's just trying to encompass that concept of being more than a workout. So we can go and run by ourselves, right? we can do all these things by ourselves, but F3 is, again, so much more than a workout. It's working out with other men. It's the brotherhood that this is. It's helping our community. So I wanted to try and encompass that as much as possible.
So while you're right here, let's look at some of the changes. We'll put them up on screen right now.
Yeah.
So some of the notable rules and changes, as you mentioned. So now there's pregame points, right? So pregame point, what do the pregame points? So if anyone hasn't listed, what's happening with the pregame right now?
Yeah, pre-gaming, I think guys have started to kind of tune in. And this Lincoln Games, I'd say that I don't know how many dozens of guys have already participated in pre-gaming, but it's getting out to some of the second half activities like this. And it's also getting out to some of the third F activities too, right? Like donating blood, like you did today.
I donated blood today.
We're going to be, I think, in the next week or two, we're going to go plant a bunch of trees. There's all sorts.
It's happening this week, 2 days.
That's right. Thank you. So, I mean, again, we're more than a workout. We should be interacting with our community, helping our community. They give, access to
and
us.
they could be earning those pregame points pretty much all the way up to the start of all the way to Lincoln
Correct.
Games.
And here's a little sneak peek: is that the intention is for going into the 26 games. We're going to be doing pre-gaming through the year. The point structure might
Lincoln
be
Games all year round. Oh my gosh!
Well, yeah, I love it. But yeah, the point structure might be a little bit softer than it is right now, but that's what we're supposed to be doing. Why not motivate? Why not try and invigorate that engagement with our community?
We streamlined the daily Empower events. So this year, instead of in the running, the biking, how do we change the running, biking, running, biking, and rucking this year? How do we change that, and how do we streamline it?
Okay, so in addition to just the PPP points, where hopefully we get guys going out and doing, a pack of 30 guys doing EC runs before a workout. So in addition to the PPP, when it comes to the point structure, number one, for the running and rucking, it's just going to be 1 through 7 miles per day. That's what you can do, and each mile equals 1 point. Okay, so that's so simple as it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so you run a mile, you get a point. When it comes to the biking, 3 miles equals
every 3
point,
points
up to 21. So seven in each of those categories.
And then the power mileage. 13.1. We eliminated all the middle mileages for the powers distances. So right now for marathon, it's either a half marathon or full marathon.
Yes.
For biking, it's 25 or 50,
Yes.
and then for rucking, it's 10 or 20. No in between. That's
right.
it.
Yep.
So, and here's the thing: you're rounding down. So if your watch says 19, you got to round down.
Correct.
19.5 does not count as 20. It counts as 10. You have to round.
If you're doing your daily run and you go out on 3.8 miles in a day, that's 3 points.
It's only
so on the tracker sheet, you get a 3.
So you have to make sure. And then that's a big thing this year. We have the evidence check.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's pull up to that. I'm going to move that to that slide over there.
Its own special version of fucking chaos.
Yeah.
So it's going to be madness, but that's what it's supposed to be.
And then we tightened up all the draft. We tightened up the cotters. We tightened up the FNGs. So this year, if you are a outside, so if you're a true cotter, right? True cotters meaning they haven't posted since January.
To give everybody the clear definition of what that was, just because we had to draw a line somewhere, you got to draw a line. Is a cotter for Lincoln Games purposes is anyone who has not posted between an F3 Naperville
packs.
F3 Naperville packs was not posted between January 18th and April 18th. Okay, so that's a 90. What that is 90 days from the close of the HC window. That's what that date comes from. So we had a question today. We had a pack that had not posted for a long time, since like last December, but then he posted on 4/19, and that pack is a cotter. He can be drafted as a cotter, even though he posted on 4/19. So it's 1/18 to 4/18. We had to draw a hard line somewhere, and that's just how we did it.
So he's a cotter, so he can be drafted.
Correct.
So we could do unlimited shield locks.
And
so
same thing with FNGs. FNGs right now, this week, next week, leading up to Lincoln Games, they can post and be added as FNGs.
And FSMG. So those are the people how we can recruit people outside the draft.
So the message there is let's get guys out. That's what this whole thing is about. It's about engagement. Like a team of 7. I hope we don't see any teams of 17 or 18. I hope we see these teams of 20. Let's get guys out.
And then if you are a downrange pack that is active on a regular basis, come send me a DM message over Naperville Slack. We're going to add you to a random team. So good luck. Second F, we'll talk later, okay? So we had a question. So Bullion, who was drafted already? Well, first, if you go to the Lincoln Games channel in Slack, you'll be able to follow the draft right there. So going back to our stage here, let's see who has been drafted. What's going on here? 4% of your screen, remove. Oh, sorry, I gotta remove that. There we go. So let's see who's already been drafted. So we just had Heisenberg went to round 1 with Team Solentis, and we're going Snap Squad. He's on his pick. So coming back over here. So current rounds. In round 1, C-Bus went to False Force. Cope went to the Mad Lab. Boolean went to the Silencers. I went to Conjunctive Chaos. Gamecock went to Hog Wild. Mr. Wilson went to the Iron Circus. Baby Blue went to the Dominators. Hammer Time. Baby Hands went to Hammer Time. Ryobi went to the Iron Horses. You have Squeaky Clean went to the Knockout Kings. You have Thunder Cobs that went to Twinning.
Quick, everybody look at it. What's the last pick?
There you go. Sorry about that. We have a live screen here, live, and my other computer timed out. So, all right. So Slipknot. So we are at the end of round 1 right now. So going back. So Squeaky King went to the Knockout Kings. Twinning went to Silo Thunder's Cobs. We have Dorn. He went to Cowbell's Need More team. Spirit Fingers went to the Propane Pilots. And Ukulele went to the Junkyard Dogs. Elway went to the Troublemakers. Heisenberg went to Rain Man's team. We have Donkey that went to Snapcrackle Pop's team. Daisy just went to Morphine Marauders. And now Slipknot, he is in the middle of his picking right now. And then he'll start off back with the snake draft with round 2. So as we start going, I'm going to have my beer. Let's see some of the comments that's been happening here. Yep. You're welcome, buddy. Is this a cult? I don't think so, but we usually joke around that it is. So we got lots of stuff going on right here. So Slipknot, where are you? That's you. Are you posting? Blues Clues, what's going on here? So we got a lot going on here. So if you have any questions about the Lincoln Games, go to f3naperville.com/Lincoln Games. It's also a big link on f3naperville.com. So we're waiting on. So we're still waiting on. Are we waiting on Blues Clues? What's going on here? He's drafting? All right. Blues Clues drafting on behalf of Slippery Rock. Oh, whoa, from the Bahamas. Look at that. So we're waiting on, as we're waiting on that. So Blues Clues, why don't you come on up? Oh, all right. So we'll talk to the Blues Clues in a couple minutes. So something big that would come back this year, Frontline Athletic is coming back with making all of our shirts, and we have co-captain Lambier over here to the side. If I can get my Lambier, do you mind coming up to the stage, please? Come around over here. Lambier, my man, how you doing?
Hey,
welcome to the Chaos. All right, so this year, thank you again for helping us make the shirts again this year.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So, what's your? You're on the Dominators, right?
Yeah, the Dominators. Yeah,
Dominators. So Oh, you got a draft in? Here, come on. Here, come on over. Come on over. Just type it in. Just type it in. So tell me, so what is your general approach to the Lincoln Games this year?
My what?
What's your general approach? How are you and the Dominators going to hit the Lincoln Games this year?
I'm just going to show up. That's it. Just going to be there.
So why don't you show some of this material that we're going to be purchasing for $27?
Right, so we got two options. And we're not going to look at the style or the color, but we're going to look at the style and the fabric. So you have this shirt that is your typical sport textile shirt. It runs big. So if you are wearing a large, you'd be wearing a medium. If you normally wear a large. Like for instance, I'm 5'11", 205 pounds, and I'm swimming in the large, right? So, and then the other one who's getting a lot of votes right now is this fabric, which runs a little normal. This is a medium, and this is what I'm wearing in this also, because I like them a little tighter when I'm working out. But a regular fit in this might be a large, and I'm gonna have you try. I'm gonna have you feel these and tell me what you think. So that's one option. That's a PermaSoft. They're both 100% polyester moisture.
All right, look at that. Which one's more tighter fitting? I think.
Well, this one runs big, so if you're in a large, you're gonna wear a medium. This is like a sport tech.
Gotcha.
Right.
So we got to put that on there. So.
And then this one runs. This one runs true to size. So like I wear a medium in this one. Here, I'll just show you. Here we go.
Yep.
All right, because guys are gonna be ordering.
Yeah!
Oh,
Pull out the gun show! Yeah! Woo! Who's got the singles?
All right,
Got that wedding body working out right now.
So
Yeah.
this is a medium. This is snug on you.
All right.
So that's how you'd want to fit it. So for me, probably a large would be better for everyday wear, but it's a lot softer, kind of like a tri-blend.
Okay.
So it's more like an everyday wear shirt, but it's moisture wicking like one of these. Whereas, for instance, I'll show you if the group decided on this instead. And what I'm doing right now is I'm going around to all your captains, and I'm getting a consensus of what we're going to use. So this is a large in the moisture wicking.
Yeah. Look at that. There's like zero fat on there. Just
This
getting ready
guy's
for the
kind of creeping
honeymoon.
me out a little bit. I'll tell you. All right.
And this
So
is the chaos draft. I'm just saying, hey, those comments came from your captain.
For instance, this is a large in this shirt, and you see how big it is. Like, you would really probably want to size down if you go with this shirt.
Okay.
So keep that in mind if you're watching right now, and when you're ordering with your captain. We're true to size, because I was wearing a medium in this. You saw it was snug. This one runs really big. All right.
So we're going to be, they have until May 1st to order these shirts, right?
That's correct.
So we're going to need to talk, we're going to make a decision on that and have the size it and have those sizings on our website.
As I say, Mr. Wilson's over here eyeing me up like I'm a piece of meat. All right, so yeah, so that's our sizing. But as far as the Dominators, my main guy over there, Showbiz, putting together a nice draft. We started out with Baby Blue, #1 stunner, and we'll let you know who we're going to get in the second round.
So how did you get the name Lambier?
How did I get the name Lambier? So I originate from the Detroit area, and my first post in 2021 was at a anyway, it was OP7, and Muggsy was there,
Yeah.
and they were naming me. You know, you tell them all about yourself, and since Chicagoans,
Yeah.
right?
Chicagoans.
Yeah, since they hate the Pistons, I got named Lambier.
Is that, do you like it?
Oh, I love it. And I knew better at that time to say I liked it, because if I said I liked it, I wouldn't have done it.
Pretty much how it goes. So Lambier. So just again, guys, once you get drafted, you can order your gear right now. But if you're wanting a more gear size, you can wait a day. We're going to have those gear options posted
And if
later
I'm
on the
correct,
website.
these are going to be black only, right?
Yeah, black only, only one. Yeah. So we're choosing.
So-
they don't get a choice this year.
I mean, I would say for reference, guys, this shirt I would wear to the grocery store as much as a workout. This shirt I would only wear to a workout.
So sounds good. So and you're going to deliver it to the captains and the co-captains, and they're going to have it by day one of the Lincoln Games this year.
Absolutely.
So Lambier, thank you so much.
Thank
We'll
you.
talk later
Thanks
on.
for having
All
me
right.
on.
So still, I'm running solo right now, like last year. So I had a. So let's see where we're at right now. Who we got drafted? Do we have any more comments here before we get going on? We're on the call. So we are on the clock. So in theory, yes, we do have a time limit, about 1 minute per captain. Unfortunately, we're having technical difficulties, so we're trying to see how that worked out. So forfeit the turn auto draft. Well, if we had time, yes, we could have put that in. Uh-oh. So his M just walked in. The troublemakers are up right now. If I could turn the camera, I'm watching Pitch Perfect and Bean. They're calculating. They're trying to hit. They're like fiercely, like just hitting buttons, trying to make their pick. There's a little bit of sweat going on. Bean was threatening me about so let's see who did. Let's go through some of the names that were just picked in round 2. So round 2, we just had Kids Meal went to Uncle Rico, went to the Slipknots. Oh, and they just went to who they picked? Feral Cat. Feral Cat. So Feral Cat just went to the troublemakers. Pitch Perfect, come on up. Come around. So where is your troublemakers here? I'm trying to pull up your logo here while we're talking. Here we go. Let me remove something here. Got a little. Pitch, how you doing this morning?
Good, how you doing?
What are you drinking this morning?
I haven't started drinking yet. This draft's going too fast. Shoot.
What if you had coffee, how would you take your coffee?
Just black. Just black.
And why are we calling you Pitch Perfect?
Pitch Perfect. I sang in the Glee Club at Purdue University.
Okay, so that's how we got the.
We're very creative that morning at the run.
So, what is your approach to the Lincoln game? What is Jordan and Bean Counter's approach to the Lincoln games this year?
Our approach is just to push every guy's limit of themselves a little bit further.
Okay.
I don't expect every one of our teammates to, hit 300 points, but I do expect them to do better than they did last year.
That's awesome. And then, how long have you been? What Lincoln games is this for you?
This is my third Lincoln game.
Are you ready to be the captain to push these guys?
Absolutely.
Who EH'd you and got you into this craziness?
C-Bus EH'd me.
C-Bus.
I learned about this. I lost a bet and learned about F3 all in the same night, and I showed up Monday morning. It was a Saturday night. Purdue played Michigan in a national the Big Ten championship game. Purdue lost, so he told me to come out to F3 on Monday as retribution for losing the bet.
And do you regret losing that bet?
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Well, is there anything else before I let you go? What's your least favorite workout when you're here at F3?
Least favorite.
What's your least favorite workout? Someone says it brings mud. It just makes us. We're trying to keep it PG here for everyone, so we're trying to keep it PG.
Probably anything to do with Indian runs. The worst. They're the worst.
So don't show up to my queue tomorrow.
Absolutely won't.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you later. All right. Thank you so much, bitch. Good luck. So as I interview the captains, I am going to be showing their logos here live on Naperville on the logo. And again, guys, if you're here, you can also tune in the Slack channel. You'll also be getting automatic notifications. So right now the Thunder Cobs, they're still in round 2. We got Silo. He's in the middle, his pick. I'm trying to remove not being dead air right now. So we got something else going on. So what is going on? Uh-oh. Oh, we just went to Beetlejuice went to the Thunder Cobs. So Silo, come on up. Where's Silo? Silo, come on up. Silo, how are you doing this morning?
morning.
Yeah, it's morning somewhere in the world. That's what my math teacher used to tell me. So we got some beef here we need to talk about.
Whose beer is this?
This is mine. Don't drink it. All right?
Yeah.
I'm racking up beers. I've been, so Silo, what's the deal?
What do you mean, what's the deal?
What's the deal? Why are we calling you Silo these days?
Oh, well, because I'm tall and I used to sell corn. And they decided that at my naming, they decided Morning Delight wouldn't pass the Bob Ross test.
So Bob Ross, he's one of our elder packs, and he gets final say in any
Yes.
packs.
Yes.
So what number Lincoln Games is this for you?
This will be third Lincoln game.
The third Lincoln Games. So what's your general approach to the Lincoln Games this year for your team?
Yeah. So we're staying away from people will get so focused on I want one of those top 10 packs.
Right.
Sure, you got to have some good ones, but we want maximum shield lock and like highest average points out of drafted personnel. Like we really just want to like stretch the most people to do more than they did last year, do better than last year, to set a target and beat it. That's what we're after.
What
real team building.
And then so you got who did you pick? So far you just picked. You got Bean Counter. He was your first pick, and you just took on who did you just pick?
So we got Twinning, and then we got Beetlejuice.
Okay.
We got Brady Bunch. So we're targeting folks who post a bunch in the northeast corner. We want to get maximum shield locks. We want to get people near each other for togetherness. Like it's that's the strategy.
Gotcha. Brady Bunch. He was your captain. Why was I thought? Why did I say? Because I was just watching Bean next to you right here.
Right,
So I just got
right,
confused.
Right. I was trying to help them pick, but they weren't listening. They were going a horrible direction instead. I mean, I had the key advice they needed.
Do you have an arch enemy that you have to beat?
Oh, well, yeah, pitch for sure.
Pitch.
Yes.
So while I have you here, you are also, before I forget, what's your new gig right now? I want to throw you a bone.
Yeah,
So since we're here in the Bolingbrook area, why don't you throw yourself a bone right now?
Yeah. So I just quit my day job and I bought a franchise called Floor Coverings International.
Okay.
And I'm allowed to market in Downers Grove, Lisle, Clarendon Hills, Bolingbrook, Romeoville, Westmont, Burr Ridge, which is why I could sponsor yesterday.
Right. The OC, our conversion from yesterday.
Because it was in my footprint, so I could sponsor it. I could go sponsor something at the Globe. I could sponsor something at the Ice House. I can't sponsor in Naperville because it's not my territory.
Gotcha.
But Floor Coverings International.
And what are you selling?
Any flooring you need in your house: carpet, tile, hardwood, laminate, LVP, any of the above.
And do you provide installation too, or
Yes. Yes, and we're a premium high-end service. So like super white glove. Like we're gonna come to the home, show you samples in the home, help you pick things out. We're gonna really be consultative in our approach. We're not one of those pushy flooring companies that's gonna come up and just We're gonna be the group you want to work with. And so I have my marketing area. I can do friends and family anywhere. And actually, I any referral I get through F3, be it an F3 member or an F3 guy's neighbor, I'm donating $250 for every job I do through F3 to the foundation.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then why have you here? You are also in charge of the F3 Naperville 5K because you love running so much.
Yes.
So and that's correct, right?
Yes.
So what are some of the things happening with that registration should be coming up relatively soon, right?
Yeah.
So do we have can we talk about that right now? Are we authorized?
Yeah.
So,
Well, you know what? I know Uncle Rico has a special announcement. I don't want to steal his thunder.
there is a special announcement if I do throw the slide that is going to blow the lid because spoiler.
Yeah.
So, but registration will start coming soon.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And there will be you gotta sign up soon because there is going to be some sign up
There will
early
be
bird
points
pricing.
for Lincoln Games.
And
Absolutely.
it's worth Lincoln Games.
Yeah.
So
And
it's still Warrenville at St. James Farm,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
So
and great course. It's a great course. People always enjoy. Bring your family. Bring your kids. There'll be Kona Ice for the kids. Free Kona Ice. ton of fun. We raise 20 grand a year or so
Yeah.
for our charities when we do it. And with the big announcement that Uncle Rico's going to have later, like we could raise
Is
even
Rico
more.
here yet?
We could raise even more. I haven't seen him.
Hey, is Uncle Rico here yet? Uncle Rico.
No.
The bum. All
Haven't
right.
seen him yet.
All right.
I don't want to spoil the work he's been doing, but he hasn't excited. It's like
So
it's
we'll wait
big
for him to
news.
show up,
It is
so-
big news what he's going to talk about. But yeah, for sure, get out there. Bring the family, bring the wife and kids. Like my family always has fun at it, even though I'm the one, helping to organize the thing.
Well,
They get
I appreciate your time. Good luck in the draft.
Thank you.
All right, we'll
Thanks,
see
Dave
ya.
Puff.
So we got a lot going on right here. We're still in round 2. So let's go back to the draft. If I can get my stuff together. So seriously, what do you mean, C-Bus? What are you talking about? Oh. Hey, yeah, walk around. So you can have camera. You gotta walk. Yeah. This is finally my shows up. Shaps, how you doing this
Good,
morning?
man. Sorry for being late. I was talking to everybody else too.
You can just take your time.
I'm not a talker either.
No, I didn't think so. Like,
Yeah.
how am I supposed to run this by myself? This is the whole idea.
Yeah,
I
I
can
figured.
run this show, and I can at least rely on you. You already screwed things over,
Well, every time I kept looking over, the seat was taken, which I like. I like that.
which is fine.
Yeah. And I didn't want to just poke my head in.
Uh-oh. Hold on. My everyone likes looking at my other screen, so
Hey, guys.
there we go. Bobby,
What
yeah.
a turnout, though, huh?
That's a great turnout. Look at all this stuff. So, but where were you coming from?
So, coming from home, I had a little issue at home. My Em and I were putting something together, and we were almost done, and I didn't want to leave her high and dry.
Oh,
So,
I know,
yeah.
I know where that comes from, because I think when I'm working with my I think that's true. That is a life building exercise.
Oh, yeah.
Building or organizing or whatever.
Yeah.
It's always an exercise.
So I figured I finished at 4:40, 4:45
Yeah.
the project, and she's a clean freak,
Yeah.
which is great. I
which
love
is
that.
great. Yeah.
I love her, and so anyways, I didn't want to leave a mess, so I was like, all right, I'm cleaning, and I'm going so fast, and she's like, you need to slow down. And I was like, you don't understand, I need to be there in 5 minutes. So I got here as fast as I can.
Well, let's look at some of the, as I pull things up here, I'm going to take us off stage. Let's see. I'm going to take our ugly mugs off, and let's see what happened on
Yeah.
stage. Let's see who's already been picked.
There's some good ones here, man.
There's
I tell
some
you.
good ones. So have you been helping your
Bulldog?
co-cap, the Bulldog?
Yeah, I helped Bulldog. We got Steamboat Willie just recently. We got Ukulele. We have our 3rd round pick already picked. Hopefully.
In theory, hopefully.
In theory, yep.
So, because we're already in round 3.
I know.
Yeah, so
and it's going fast.
It's
I
going
feel like.
fast. So things are going fast. We will take a 10-minute break, but we're going to still talk.
Yeah.
So we don't get a break.
What
So,
about you? How do you like your team?
I was kind of getting a preview. I was surprised going at round 2.
You're good. What do you mean?
Well, I had a couple of people eyeing me, so I'm like, I'd be very surprised. So, and then I was getting my blood drawn today talking with Pink Eye and Cousin Eddie, and Pink Eye's like, you're like one of our top picks. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So,
But
but
I will say we had you in our strategy, but at the same time, we're like, we don't know how this is going to go.
Yeah.
Just like a regular draft. We have no idea.
so
Hey, there's Owen. Hey.
no way. Hey, you know, buddy. So, round 2. Let's see some of these picks, and feel free to comment as you see along. So we got Uncle Rico. He was the last pick of round 1, or round 2, I should say. So you should always add one. So then went to kids meal because we're doing it's a snake draft.
Don't underestimate H-Change.
Yeah.
He is good. I mean, he can.
He can move.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pull HH later because he has a really big third F announcement. Have you heard about the trees yet?
No, oh yes, on Tuesday I think it is.
Tuesday
Yeah.
and Wednesday.
And Wednesday, yes.
And Wednesday, because
7 and 8, 7 to 9. Sorry,
7 to 9, right outside Complex, planting trees, and you can count it for April or May 3rd F.
Yeah.
Points.
So you can get your Lincoln game points doing that. Make sure you guys do that.
Yeah, so we'll be posting that. Hopefully, I can post that on Info No Chatter. I did not do my homework.
There he
this morning.
is, HH.
HH, come on in, come on in. We were just talking about. Yeah, come on in. We were just coming in. We were just plugging you right now. We were just plugging that right now as we were talking. We were just planning that right now. We were talking about.
Yeah, come on in.
Come on in.
Sit down.
Come on, sit down. You're in the middle now. Come on.
All right.
Come on, come in the middle. So, Greg, hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are
So,
you?
tell us, what's with this tree planting stuff?
All right, so we're trying to partner with the park district to help the community to
Yeah.
do some third up stuff, give back a little bit.
Yeah,
So it's good for everybody. The community make Royce Road nicer,
yeah.
and of course help out the park district. They let us exercise in their park, so there's nothing wrong with getting on the
Helping them
good
out.
side.
Yes, definitely.
So we've been trying to figure out what to do with them, and they had this big project where they're going to plant. They said 150 trees.
yeah.
I don't know if it's that many, but it's 150 trees along Royce Road.
For 2 days, our goal is 150.
150 trees.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to do all of them ourselves because
Okay.
we're only doing 2 sessions of 2 hours.
Yeah.
But overall, they're doing 150 trees. They'll take as much help as we can give them.
And because this is last minute, what's the big deal? We were just chatting
Oh,
about
yeah.
this minute, so
As you know, we're doing pre-game points for Lincoln games.
Yes.
Those valuable points.
yeah.
So we've made a decision to allow anybody who volunteers either Tuesday or Wednesday to count that as points, as pre-game points for third F for either April or May.
So, if you do both, you can get, and you haven't done your third F points
You
yet,
can get them in
you can get
April
'em April
and May.
right off the bat, right out. So
right.
work out at the complex
Yep.
because complex is open on Wednesdays, right?
Yep.
And Tuesdays.
Complex?
Complex.
I think the complex is open every day.
Yeah, so every day. So work out at the complex, do 2 back-to-back days, and then just go work out every
Correct.
third F points right now and just get those out of the way.
7 a.m. That's the only thing. 7 a.m.
Any other so we just did a big blood drive, and it seemed pretty big to me.
Oh, the
Yeah.
blood drive was it was a good blood drive.
So it worked out really well. What's after this tree drive? What are some other third F?
There's
events?
2 more right after that. Next a week from now, a week from yesterday, there's the Geneva food packing. They
Okay.
want to pack thousands of packs of food.
Okay.
And the F3 Geneva, they're coordinating it. So look it up. We have an announcement in the Third F channel for it. I'll repost it because it's coming up. And then there's also Love Your Neighbor the same day. Love Your Neighbor is, there's only like maybe 8 slots available, so we can't accommodate a lot of people.
Right.
But it's a great event. So both of those are next weekend. So we got 3 events coming up right now, back to back.
Before I forget, so just let me interview you a little bit. Where does H.H. Greg come from?
Me?
Yeah. Where does the name come from?
Oh, H.H. Greg.
Yes. Yeah.
H.H. Greg is, as you may know, is a electronics store. They sold
Former electronics store.
former,
I don't see him anymore.
defunct,
Yeah, defunct.
out of business, bankrupt.
How did you
So
get that name?
when I started, they asked me, "What do you do?" So I sell electronic components,
Yeah.
semiconductors, memory chips, microprocessors.
And I just
So
went H.H.
electronics. So they said, "Oh, Best Buy, Circuit City," and they thought that was too cool. So they had to come up with something a little more
H.H.
upbeat.
Greg.
So H.H. Greg, something that's out of business, and that's how that came to be.
Who EH'd you?
Snorkel.
Snorkel. All right.
I know.
And then what's your preferred AO?
Well, I go to the Outpost. It's closest to my house. It's my home AO. So Outpost.
And then how do you like to take your cafeteria coffee?
Cafeteria coffee
On-site
with cream
cafeteria.
only. Cream only.
Cream only. Well, H.H. Greg, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great night.
Yep.
Thank you so
All right,
much.
yeah.
And for
Good
all
job.
your work.
How's the draft going? Where are we at?
Draft's going. So it looks like we're on pick 49 of round 3. So
All
we
right.
add 1, so we're on round 4 right now.
Oh, awesome.
So-
Round 4. Get your pregame points.
Get your pregame points, guys. Everyone,
Third-
thank you guys.
third.
So yeah, that's the camera right there. If we're looking at my camera, we're not looking at it. So we're
Get
not
your,
doing a good
get
job.
your
That's
third
what-
F pregame points.
Oh, and I just spilled onto my new laptop, my new keyboard. It's okay.
Get your points.
Get your points. Bye, guys. All right. See you, H.H. Greg.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
All right, we'll see you,
I
buddy.
gotta go get in good graces so that.
Get some good graces. So I just not broke my new keyboard. I just spilled some of my beer. So
Here,
give me some.
Yeah, I'll get you some.
Give me something really fast. So we're missing a lot right now. Hopefully I'm not ruining my. Oh, here we go. We're on round 3. So actually round 4. So we have going back. Steamboat Willie went to the Junkyard Dogs. We have Banana Hammock win to the Propane Pirates. Sputnik win to Need More. We got Beetlejuice win to Thunder Cops. Trudeau win to the Knockout Kings. Tom Bodette win to the Iron Horses. Woodwind win to Hammer Time. Lightfoot win to the Dominators. Church Key win to the Iron Circus. Giggles, our Tech Q, win to Hog Wild. Kawasaki, my team, he win to Conjunctive Chaos. We went Barrel, win to the Silencers. Indeed, win to the Mad Lab. Bing Bong, win to False Force. And because we're doing the snake draft, False Force got to pick Foghorn from F3 Plainfield. Chutes and Ladders, win to Mad Lab. Wingstop, win to the Silencers. Hootie, thank you, my man. Hootie went to Conjunctive Chaos. You guys are not looking at me, right? Okay.
Stay put.
Yes. Hey, all right, we're getting pictures here in the chaos right here. I'm working so many labs right here. So we got Wingstop. Hootie went to Conjunctive Chaos.
Oh,
So-
Wingstop got taken, huh?
Wingstop got to Dead Air.
Oh, good move. Good move.
We got DJ Sump Pump went to Hog Wild.
All right.
Oh, sorry, everything's
Snoop?
happening fast. Super
Yeah.
Luke just got picked up by the Thunder.
Oh, I like
Clouds.
Tank.
Chang went to
Liar, liar. That's a good one.
Liar.
KO.
So it looks like KO. He's going all Citadel guys.
You know,
So-
I will say, and you know this, I
Yes.
understand. Those Citadel guys are good.
So because that's my home.
That's
AO.
your home AO,
That's my
yeah.
home AO, and your site queue for Run Club.
I'm starting to get out there more. Yes.
Yeah. So if you give Mr. Coupon, he could pick it up with one hand and just lift it up.
Oh yeah, he calls them penny pinchers, is what he calls them.
He's like,
Yeah.
he's got that muscle.
Yeah.
And did you know size matters?
Yeah. I get that's what I
Size does matter, but but for the Lincoln game specifically. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I do not know.
You don't know what I'm talking about. Size does matter because coupon size matters.
Oh yes, ultra big boy. Yes.
Ultra coupon.
You get
Yes.
your points. Yes.
Size does matter.
There you go.
So a normal coupon that's
But you
normally 8x8 by 16.
But you don't get the extra points if it's a big boy. It has to be an ultra big boy.
Has to be an ultra big
Right.
boy. So size does matter. So it has to be 12 by 16 by 8,
Yes.
weighing 56 pounds, or you use a sandbag that weighs 56 pounds.
Right. Which
So-
is by that time you're just going to 60. Yeah.
Let's go up to 60.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Do you want to step away, help your co-captain?
Yeah, let me go check with him.
Go step
the other
away.
thing is like COT. That's important. We gotta make sure that people have important things to say.
Yes.
So circle of trust, listen to what they have to say, be there for the 6, and then go on to your next day.
That's right. Yes, that's very important. So if you're trying to double tap, you need to stay for that COT. So where are we all talking about? I just got thrown out. Oh, lightweight, baby. You talking about me? Yes, I am a very lightweight. I'm on my second beer. That's all I'm taking. But I also got my blood drawn today. So where are we at right now so looks like Mousetrap just went to the Junkyard Dogs.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my boy Mousetrap. So I don't think I really need to help Bulldog too much. I gave him some pointers, and he's like,
Yeah.
I'm already on it.
He's got his thing.
Yeah. I mean, we met up. It's funny how we get ready for this. We met up on Friday for lunch.
Here, wait. Bulldog, come on up. Let's pull him over.
Come on, Bulldog.
Bulldog, get on over here.
Here he is. Oh, this way,
Come on,
buddy.
come over here. So there's the camera. If you look at here, we're just looking. So Bulldog, my man, how you doing? So right now, Bulldog, if you haven't met him, we're seeing half of him than what he was from last year. So, chaps, hopefully you can keep on talking. What was going on with you and Bulldog yesterday with this whole planning for Lincoln Games?
So it was Friday. We met up for lunch. We had to put a strategy.
And feel
together.
free, you can talk over him too.
Oh,
He
yeah,
talks
yeah.
a lot.
He knows.
So why don't you tell? We pulled you aside. Why don't you tell the story? Well, what's the story you're talking about?
Go
Before?
ahead.
So,
Yeah,
just
we
talk
met.
about
We
it.
met for lunch to go over our strategy.
Uh-huh.
We already had our top 20. You know, we only want dogs. You know,
Only want dogs.
but we also want fun people.
Okay.
'Cause I feel like that's the epitome of what our team is. We're a fun team. I feel like me and Chap's fun guys, but we also work hard.
All right.
I want to maximize the points that we can get for Lincoln Games, not necessarily to win, but have fun and show the new guys what Lincoln Games is all about.
That's phenomenal.
Yep.
And how did you get in? How did you get into F3? Who what's your story?
You know, I moved here. I've always wanted to lose weight.
Okay.
So when I moved here, I didn't have a gym or anything like that. But I joined a lot of Facebook pages.
Okay.
So one of them was Naperville Dads or something like that. And I asked like, what's a good gym around here? And somebody mentioned there's a free men's workout down the street from you.
It can't be free, right?
And the guy,
Well, we should say free, right?
right?
Look, someone's loving you. See,
Yep.
that's the
Can
thing.
you turn the camera around?
No, I can't turn it around right now. That messes up my whole setup.
Yeah.
He's getting evil eyes from Pitch Perfect right now. So
But no, it's
So you're
actually
saying-
it was actually Bronco who posted the comment. I found that out after.
yeah.
Yep.
So
Nobody brought me out really.
no one
but-
brought you out, but you heard about it on the Dads group from Bronco.
Yep.
But I want to add something here.
Yeah.
This guy's been going after it for a long time, right? He double taps, he does things.
Yeah.
But he's also doing black diamonds, which is huge.
Try.
That's
Phenomenal.
Try to
level
do
up.
it.
That's
I
not
tried
we're
to.
doing it, man. We're doing
And you just finished your Psyche rotation at Two Wolves a couple weeks ago. So Bulldog, how did you get the name Bulldog?
I went to Ole Miss, and Silo was a big Ole Miss hater. So he thought I would be offended by calling me Bulldog because our biggest rival is Mississippi State Bulldogs. So it's supposed to be a bad name for me because I went to Ole Miss. But I love my name.
You love your name.
He's a perfect bulldog.
I think he is a perfect Bulldog. That's perfect. So you already talked about so you are a big on-site cafeteria. You provide on-site cafeteria. When you drink your coffee, how do you drink your coffee?
Oh, just straight black, no sugar or cream or anything like that.
If you had to give your team some tips, what was the one thing you're going to tell your teammates what to do this year?
Put your head down and focus on getting the points for your team.
Sounds good.
Do as much of the hard stuff first because other stuff will just happen, like posting. That'll happen.
Yeah.
But try to hit with somebody. I enjoy like the what do you call it when we all post together?
Oh, the PPP points or the shield locks?
Shield locks.
The shield
I really
locks.
enjoy the shield locks. I think you can maximize your points. You get a chance to meet people, meet your teammates, meet other packs around the AOs. I think that's the most important
Do
piece.
you have some FNGs and cotters to help you in your back pocket to kind of help with your shield lock strategy?
Oh yeah, I do.
You got some, so you're
But
just
it's a
giving-
secret.
Oh, I'm not gonna pry you to your secrets. I'm already drafted to a team, so
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I'm trying to be respectful.
I'm definitely
here.
not telling you that.
No, don't tell me that, but just be respectful.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck, have fun.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you, buddy.
All right.
So I just realized we just had this big conversation, and we were just looking at coupons the entire time, but they hurt us.
Yes. I thought you were. So I also got Elway here,
Elway,
who got drafted, I think, in the first round.
yeah, Elway, come on over, you sexy beast.
Come on, he just asked me.
Elway, come on, you sexy beast. So Elway, do you know my dirty little secret about you?
No, what?
I mentioned you during all my CPR boot camps.
Oh, no, that I'm going to die?
No. Well, who'd you get drafted to?
Got drafted by Pitch Perfect.
So you're on the Troublemakers, so that's why you're
Okay,
gonna
I
kill
didn't
it.
even know that.
Yeah. So no,
I told them there was a mistake. I told them there was a mistake.
Right? Because you just did what was the 44? Was the 65? What's the big diet you just finished?
Oh, man. 575.
That was a year ago.
Hard 75, and then you posted a picture on Facebook and just made everyone just completely jealous.
Until I gained 40 pounds back.
That's all right. He had a good the time he was on vacation, so it was working.
There you go. So I always talk about when we talk about AEDJ and my CPR trainings with F3. I say you don't need to shave a person's chest unless they're Elway.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was because of I need a life alert.
Hey, that's a good one.
Not because you life alert, just because you have that hairy chest. You're just like one big bear.
Well,
So
until
you
I
like
shave.
to pull off your shit till you shave. So, Elway, how did you get the name Elway?
So I'm from Ohio, and I'm a big Browns fan. And John Elway beat the Browns 3 times in a row to go to the Super Bowl, and it was all last second, or the Browns would have gone.
Yeah. So that's how you got, and then you got after Elway.
Yep.
So, how did you join F3? How did you join F3?
So I got a friend that's in Plainfield now. He was in Naperville.
Okay.
His name's Trickle. His F3 name is Trickle, and he told me to come over for a game of poker. I went over to his house, and he said there were some guys I work out with that are going to be over there. I went over there, and there were some guys that were pretty fit, and then there was one or two guys that were not fit at all.
Yeah.
And they said, well, come out tomorrow. And I looked at the 2 guys that weren't fit, and they said, well, we do it. Little did I know, they did it like 2 or 3 times. So I came out and died. I hadn't worked out in 4 or 5 years.
And how long have you been coming out now?
6 years.
It's been 6 years. So you're one of the OGs.
Not originals.
Not one of the originals, but you're you're pretty darn close. So So this is what you're like your 4th Lincoln Games then?
No. Yeah, 4th.
Your 4th Lincoln Games. 4th? So what is your goal with the Lincoln Games this year?
Well, my problem is I have to go to work. I work somewhere.
As we all do.
But I don't work from home. And also I've got kids, so I have to drive them to soccer and that. But hopefully I haven't really set any goals yet. I have in the past, though, come in the top 20 every year.
Wow.
But this year might be a little bit more difficult, I think.
So are you regretting your draft pick choice?
Yes. Because I wanted to be last pick. I wanted to be Mr. Irrelevant.
Well, Elway, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great night.
Thank you very
we'll
much.
See you later, buddy. So we got right here. So Chavs is talking to his boy over here, Bulldog, and the rest of the team over there. So right now we got teams. So right now we got Rain Man's team right now. He's on his pick on round 4. Then it's going to go Troublemakers. Then it's go to the Junkyard Dogs. So I'll pull Chaps back in a couple minutes. So let's see who else we got going on. So get that stat tracker going with the picks. So I'm trying as much as I can. I can only do one thing. So any views of the crowd? Right now, I can't. If I pick up my camera, I'm going to ruin my stuff. So, I think there was just he's done with his top secret meeting right now. So
I was checking for beer, but I guess we drank the place out. No, I tell you what, this place is intoxicating. If you guys have never been, please come. It's so fun.
How many guys are here? Did I guess right? I said 30.
You said 40. You said around 40-ish.
Yeah. So we're at 40.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say so.
I'm just trying to keep I got 2 laptops going on here.
Yeah.
I get shit when
you do an amazing job. I would be confused, and I have a feeling he's here for intimidation. We're talking about pitch perfect. He's just staring at me. This is how it is at workouts too. Hey, pitch. So
that's
pitch,
always my goal.
Pitch, how many Lincoln games have you done? I was not. 3. Okay.
Well, I don't know if they can hear us because right now the microphone it's set only for us. So everyone over there, they can't hear us.
All right.
So let's go back to. I wanted to go back to our little size does matter conversation. So yes. So as we talk about our little size does matter, I also
want to talk about yes,
the Thunder Thighs and Link Satchel.
Yes.
So I was very proud of it because I got to name that last year.
Oh, did you really? Okay.
I got to name that last year. I'm gonna
And
get
it
my,
has to be 40 pounds?
so let's look at that. So Thunder Thighs, that's the running one. So this was in terms of you had too many people with run clubs. They were bringing out the ultra big boys, doing like 10 curls, and then going and then all done. So that wasn't cool.
Yeah.
So for the run clubs, we got the Thunder Thighs. So they got to wear a weight vest, 20 pounds or more.
Oh, 20 pounds. Okay.
20 it has to be 20 pounds or more, and their pace to be considered a run
That's right.
has to be under 12 minutes.
Right.
So 11 minutes, 10 minutes
Yeah.
to qualify. So like a road runner, like he's super fast. If he wears a weight vest over 20 pounds and he's running his weight, that will qualify him, but he needs to do that 5 times in a row.
Right.
He's doing all
Yeah.
run clubs.
I think he did an unbelievable job at OCR.
Yeah.
And he said he was going to get after it in this draft.
Is he doing boot camps or is he going after run clubs? Because that's his strength.
So yes, so he's going to focus on run clubs, but he said that he was going to push harder than he ever has before.
Okay, so
He literally told me that. And I'm like, all right, so that's interesting.
so I could see he can wear the vest and he could be awesome and he gets you all those power points every
Yes.
single day.
Yeah.
So run clubs plus 7 miles plus a full marathon in that week.
So Staple, talk to me about the 40 pounds. How does that work?
So Link Satchel. So you're not a video game guy, right?
I used to be.
You used to be. Did you ever play Legend of Zelda?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
So don't you ever remember when pulling into Link's sack, he had all
Yes.
those items?
Yes.
So that's Link's Satchel.
Okay.
So
All
Link's
right,
Satchel.
So that's where it comes
So
from.
that's where you. So if you're rucking and going to run clubs, you have to wear a rucksack 40 pounds or more.
Yes.
And to
Yeah.
qualify as a ruck, that you're running 12, that you're rucking 12 miles or 12 minutes a mile or slower.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because we don't want you to be a runner. We
Right.
want you to qualify as because
But it covers everybody, right?
it pretty much covers everybody.
Yeah, that's great. That's
So
great.
if you're a runner, you got something. You know, you just but that's it. So and then you got to post 5 or more times at the run club and you have to wear those vests the entire workout.
Right.
You're not just taking it off.
The other thing too that is really interesting is late starts.
Late starts. So what's going on with late starts?
So we are going to have on Thursday.
Yeah.
We're going to have 2 different locations.
Yeah.
To make it easy for everybody. So
Right.
there's going to be one on the north side of Naperville and then one on the south side of Naperville. 6:15
Right.
start. Stay for the COT for the 5:15 to 6.
Because you have to stay for the COT
You do. That's
because
important.
that's important. Not just, hey, I got to get going. Because if
Yeah.
you're not there for the COT and the picture, you
Right.
shouldn't be posting at all.
100%.
Right.
I really like that change by supply chain because it shows that we're there for the person that wants to get something off their chest. Right. That's important. Right?
Yes, yes.
So we're there for them, and you don't have to race to get to one side of the city of Naperville to the other side. Right. So we made it a little easier this year. There's going to be a south side and a north side.
For Lincoln games. For Lincoln games.
For
this year.
Lincoln games this
So
year.
we're going to make sure those cues are posted and everything.
That's correct.
And those are going to, so then that's going to be extra cue slots to
Yes.
make up for. So, because
Actually,
as you know,
it is.
this year, because last year Outlands, they split off from us, we now have less queue spots for people to take up.
Right.
So those late
100% right.
spots, so now there will be a couple more F3 Naperville queue spots if you're doing a queue spot.
Yes, absolutely. And you get 5 points. Is it 5 points for each queue?
I think it's an add-on. It's an add-on.
An
But you can
add-on,
only queue
an
once.
add-on.
Yeah, it's an add-on. It's add-on onto the workout.
Right.
But if you're doing Black Diamond, because those queues are automatically picked, pre-picked
Right.
by supply chain.
Right.
They're not going to get. But if you're a Black Diamond is already a regular post plus the
Well, you
regular
get
post.
you get a little extra points just to go to a black diamond.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, what would you? So what are you gonna? Are you gonna try to do Black Diamond? What's your goal this
So,
year? Or are you keeping that under the belt? Is
no. So it's interesting because last year I went all out until like Friday, and then I was gassed.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to try to pace myself a little bit more. So
All right.
I might do 2 black diamonds.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go crazy in the first 4 days.
Right.
You know what I mean? 3 or 4 days. So
it's a marathon, not a sprint.
100%.
It's a marathon.
And I gotta get used to this. As you know, I'm not a marathon guy.
Yeah.
You're a marathon.
I'm a marathon
You're
guy.
a marathon.
I think that's why I got picked by Pink Eye and Cousin Eddie, because they are marathoners.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. So I think maybe we should bring them on.
Yeah.
This Pink Eye or Cousin Eddie,
He's
come on
right
over.
Pink Eye.
Pink Eye, come on over.
All right, they're both coming.
We're both coming.
I'll talk to you in a little
spot.
bit.
We'll talk about it. Woo, all right, my captain and co-captain. Woo, let's get on picture. How you doing, guys?
All right, doing good.
So we were having a conversation while we were getting our blood drawn, and they were like, you know, you're one of our top picks. I'm like, okay, I'm on a lot of people's top picks, so I was kind of warning them, and they're like, all of a sudden, you're our top pick. I'm like, wow. So I thank you guys. I appreciate it. So
Absolutely.
I'm going to make sure I'm running 7 miles every morning, or at least 7 miles every single day for you guys.
And that's why you were our top pick.
So I'm going to be doing 7 miles.
Dependability, baby.
And then I'm going to wake up. I'm going to do 7 miles with my youngest one in the running stroller, because he's got 1 more year in the running stroller. And I'm going to ruck every morning, and I'm going to bike my oldest kid to school. So you're getting the power dailies from me.
Here we
this
go.
morning.
See, that's what we were banking on.
And if Saturday works out, I'm going to hit my 50 miler. With my bike. So that's what I'm hoping to get my 50 miler this year for Saturday morning, because I canceled all of my Saturday trainings I canceled my Saturday stuff.
Yes.
I canceled a PTA event.
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't figure it out. We had nothing going on. I'm like, I got to cancel this. And I'm like, all right, I got to do my 50 miler this time. So I'm going to do my 50 miler this year.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Did my power down? Uh-oh. I'll fix that in a couple of areas.
Sorry, I didn't want to.
No. There we go. All right.
All right.
We lost signal.
It's sold on my turn.
It's open. It's still not your turn. That's why I picked you. So Pink Eye, how'd you get the name Pink Eye? Because you don't see a pink eye right now.
Correct. Yes. So when I was in high school, I was shot by a paintball gun.
Whoa.
Left eye.
Okay.
Still can't see that well out of that eye.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
So does it make you feel better? I have astigmatism in my eye, so I can't. I have my right eye is weaker than my left eye. So I hope that helps out too.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. So what is your general approach to the Lincoln Games this year, both of you guys? What's your approach this year? So how are you? What are you going to tell us?
Or
just in general.
so it's really about it's just an exaggerated version of every day in F3.
Okay.
At least for us, right? We want to encourage guys to be out and do just a little more than they would otherwise do.
Yeah.
That's what we're asking for here.
You're going to get that out of me. So are you trying to spread the field, or are you trying to condense like your picks right now?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been nice to say focus on this particular geography. It's just too crazy.
So
winner pick.
So right now you are our coffee queue for the region.
Yes.
So what's some of the upcoming coffee choices that when we run out of our coffee, what's going to be happening to our flavors of coffee?
Flavors?
Are we getting
I'm
a different type of coffee?
Flavor.
Coffee
flavor, yes. Coffee flavor. Definitely coffee flavor.
All right. Well, are we still good? So right now, Stairmaster has been supplying our coffee, but are we going to get a different supplier from our coffee after we run out of that supply?
It will depend a little bit on what happens.
Okay.
We've had some recent developments where one of our packs we're picking. So
So I'll let you guys go. So go get out of here. Get out of here.
So that's fine.
All right.
That's fine.
So Cousin Eddie.
Our first pick for this round just got taken a couple seconds ago. So.
Cousin Eddie, he has been he has done every single Lincoln Games ever, correct?
Yes.
Do you have a favorite Lincoln Games, or do they just keep on getting better every year?
They do keep on getting more and more interesting. I would say the we definitely learned a lot the first year because we.
How long was that? Our first Lincoln Games.
Our first Lincoln Games was 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks, and
2 weeks.
The weekend in between was Mother's Day weekend.
Yes.
So let's just say that our M's were not too thrilled with that craziness.
Which is why it's always after the day after Lincoln, after Mother's Day.
Now it's always
Now it's after Mother's Day.
Yes.
So, besides, what have you learned from past Lincoln Games that you take on into every year, and just even as a marathoner, because you are a doping medalist. Right?
I am. Yes.
So, and if you guys don't know what a doping medalist is, he's done the Walt Disney. So he went to Walt Disney World in January, did the 5K, 10K, half, and full in 1 weekend. I got that all right.
4 days. Yep. 4 days.
All 4 days.
4 days. 4 races.
And you get
and
Pink
Guy as well has done.
And Pink Guy has done it.
2 of them.
So you get. I've done it, but I've only done. So I was there for the I've done it both, but I only got the Mickey medal because I was coaching for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.
There you go.
So identically, I'm a goofy medalist.
You're a goofy medalist.
I'm a goofy medalist in theory. But what are your approach to the Lincoln Games as with all the stuff we're doing? So what do you typically do?
What do I typically do?
What's your approach?
What's
How
my
do you
approach?
do you sprint? Do you marathon?
My approach in years past has always been the rucking portion. So
Okay.
I've always done the rucking because I found that I can earn more points per mile by rucking than I can by running.
All right.
But
But
now that I'm a
there's
runner,
change.
now that I'm more of a runner than a rucker, we'll see how this year goes.
Because
Maybe
now
I'll do both. We'll
with
see.
run and rucking, it's 1 mile up to 7, and it's 1 mile for up to 7 for rucking.
Interesting.
So that does change.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
So-
see, that's the one thing
and
I
that
have to
does
do is I have to
that
look at all the
changes your-
rules.
that changes your math.
I do have to look at the rules again.
So I
because
hope-
they do keep tweaking the rules, and sometimes there's loopholes, sometimes there's not. This year it seems to be pretty tight, so we'll see.
I tried to make it tight, and I hope the captains enjoy my scoring system that I designed.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Another reason why it was, kind of the insider trading for me is that I was like, we got to get the scoreboard king, so we know what we're doing.
I do have control over all the points,
So we know what we're doing.
Well,
Right.
but I am honest. I always am honest. Cousin
Yes,
Eddie,
absolutely.
thank you so much. Thank you for letting me join the Conjunctive Chaos. So we are back. So we are in the middle of round 5. I'm going to look at my first F. First F, supply chain. Are we good on time? Do we want to get through this round and then we do a break? Or we can move in time fast? What do you want to do? We're just going to keep on going. All right. All right, that's all good. So we're just going to keep on going. So we were kind of thinking about doing a little break, but we're just going to keep on going. So let's see who's come back. Hey, Chaps, I need my color coordinator. Chaps is back. Welcome back, Chaps.
All right, thanks, guys.
So let's talk about some of these draft picks.
Yeah.
So, because Chaps, as the second FQ, you know pretty much everyone here. I could say.
Well, that's
right?
the problem. So I went to go say, good pick while you were interviewing, and I got into 4 conversations. I mean, it was just like, but it's great. This is what F3 is all about. Getting to know other people, friends. Everybody's just so nice.
So, while we're talking about it,
Yeah.
let's talk about your big announcement from Friday. You know what I'm talking about?
So the golf outing.
The golf outing, yes!
Yes.
Let's talk about the golf outing. So talk about the golf outing.
July 25th at Tamarack.
Wait. What's special about July 25th?
So July 25th is Happy Gilmore 2.
Yes! Happy Gilmore releases on Netflix.
And we are going to have a Happy Gilmore hole that you're going to have to tee off, just like Happy Gilmore. And we're going to have a hockey stick, F3 decorated, and you're going to have to putt with a hockey stick.
Hold on, I got the wrong slide here. Hold on, everyone's looking at it. Here we go. So July 25th.
Yes.
So starting price is $100.
$100 for lunch and golf.
And golf.
That's a great deal.
Right. And then we can do You can do $125 for the golf, lunch, and dinner.
Right.
Or you have a $150 option that includes lunch, dinner, golfing, and a $25 donation to the foundation.
Yes, that's it.
And any proceeds, we have a special sponsor this year. Where's our spot? What's our third sponsor?
It is
Mutual Ground.
Mutual Ground, yes.
I got a picture right here. I got Mutual Ground. So
Mutual Ground. It's for people that have been abused or any kind of family that's been in an abusive relationship. We try to put some money to them and help them out. We did it last year. It's something different from what we've done in the past for other events.
Yeah.
But it's a good cause.
It's a good cause. So all the extra proceeds will be coming to that. We're doing lunch. We got a hot dog, soda, and chip lunch.
Yes.
And then we got dinner at Spartan Ale House.
And I will say, yes, dinner at Spartan Ale House, it's going to be more food. More drinks, everything. So I think it's going to be an excellent event. And it's going to be a lot of people there. So.
What about the ball? We were talking about the cheese balls.
Cheese balls. So
what were we talking?
You love the cheese balls. I'm still working on that.
That's I'm not. So it's all good. It's all good. So, I'm hoping to show up. I haven't gotten permission yet.
Yeah.
So because it's 2 days away from my M's birthday.
Oh yeah.
So I have to make sure I get the okay before I can sign up.
This is why I was late. I don't want to upset the so I have to make sure she's good, and then I got here as fast as I can. Same situation.
I tried to make sure I had my 2.0s away from my M the entire day because I knew as soon as I left, she was in charge.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
But yeah, so,
and it's not easy.
No, it's not. So I had to bring my kids to my blood donation today. So they were running sprints in the gym as I'm getting my blood drawn.
Yeah. So that is a great thing, and I don't know how many people we got at the blood drive.
We got blood drive. Yeah, I don't know how we got with the blood drive.
But that is an excellent thing. So if you can make it, anytime you can do it. I think it's every 6 months or 3 months, something like that.
3 to 6 months, yes.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, do it as much as you can. I think there's some guys here that they don't even wait for it to be an every event.
Yeah.
They just go out and do it.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. That's unbelievable.
Yeah. And we had a big crowd today.
Yeah.
So
that's great. That's great.
So, and we are taking sponsors, right?
Yes.
Sponsors for the golf outing.
Yeah, so we've already got some good sponsorships. They're still coming in. I mean, some of them I don't even reach out to. They're like, hey, I'm in. And I'm like,
we're in. So let's talk about some of these benefits for the sponsorships because if they sponsor, that's a third F donation.
I did that.
That's the third F donation, and that's points.
All right.
So I wanted to bring up our first person who paid a sponsorship right away.
Yes.
So
Snots.
Aladdin. No.
Snots and Aladdin.
Snots and Aladdin, but Aladdin was the first one to get his money in.
Yes.
Aladdin, my man, come on up. We want a shout out to you. Yeah, you. Come on over.
He was in the middle of eating.
All right, you finish eating, then you come up and talk to us, okay?
But we do have Snots.
Snots, yes. Where's Snots?
Snots, come on over.
Snots, come on up.
You know you're not doing anything
Come
to
on.
your team.
Snots, I want to shout you out because Snots, did you know he's going to help me out?
No.
Yes, so financially, his company's going to help me out. I have some financial planning issues, so he's going to help me out.
I brought these for you guys.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Come on in here.
Oh, you gotta stay.
Snots, my man, how you doing?
Doing good. How's it going?
So I have a meeting with Snots on Tuesday to talk about some financial matters. So Snots is going to be, his company is the big sponsor of the golf outing.
You got it.
So
Can't
tell
wait.
us.
Excited.
So tell us a little about your company that's sponsoring the golf outing.
So me and 3 other guys started it back in 2011, but we've been working together for over 20 years, and we've grown to 3 offices: Aurora, St. Charles, Rockford, 12 employees. So we've been doing it a long time, working a lot together, and we're a good team. So.
And what do you do with people that need your assistance?
Well, we look at their whole picture, help them plan, for the future, help them improve their cash flow today, and a lot of ways we can help restructure things to get them in a better financial position today and for tomorrow.
Well, I do appreciate because I do have my mother She has some financial issues, and you guys are going to help me get things situated. So I do truly appreciate that.
Well, we're looking forward to working with you and helping you out.
So right now, as the former second FQ, how's Chaps doing?
He's doing great. You know, he had a good platform to start with, and he's built off of it.
Right next
Yeah. We'll say other things when he steps away, but no, he's doing great. I mean, he's taking it to that next level, and that's what it's all about. One guy does something new, and then the next guy builds off of that and makes it even better the next time.
That's part of the thing with the golf outing. He did such a great job.
Yes.
With the golf outing, and I told you this.
Sorry, I want to make sure everyone's hearing you. All right, try that again.
He did such a great job at the golf outing, and I told you this. I don't want to really change anything with the golf outing. I just want to increase
and improve it.
Yep. I want to have elevate it just a little bit more, and that's it. But everything that he laid out, the foundation, was perfect.
Yes. So, and we've improved things. So now with the foundation, we're now taking credit cards, so people don't have to pay through DonorBox. They can now use a credit card to pay for their event spot, to pay for their either their sponsorships or for their registration fee. So they have the option of DonorBox, Google Pay, Apple Pay, or their credit card. So that's some of the things that happen. Snots, have you been picked yet?
Yeah, I was co-captain for Mia Hamm in Hammerside.
Okay.
I got first round.
So I'm sorry. I did probably announce that. I'm my second beer, and I'm a lightweight, and I've got my blood drawn. So please give me a little. So what's your general approach? So what Lincoln Games is this for you?
So this would be my, I think, at least third Lincoln Games.
The third Lincoln Games? Yeah. And then what's your approach? So how are you going to approach the Lincoln Games this year?
Well, it'll be a little different. Last year I went all out and tried to get, I wanted to be in top 10. I got, I think, 10
because you were
overall.
A captain last year, right?
I was captain 2 years ago.
2 years ago, season ago.
So I got top 10 last year, but this year will be a little different. I'm going to be out of town for work for 3 days. So I'm going to try to do as much as I can.
Okay.
So
what do you think? What do you think is the strategy for this Lincoln Games?
Are you gonna post it different? Are you gonna try to post downrange?
I'm going to try to. I'll be in Austin, Texas, so I'm going to try to post down there.
Okay, so
I'm going to try to run and do some stuff in between. So, but strategy-wise, I think what you got to do is you got to get up early in the morning and do the run when it's not hot out.
Yeah.
You got to do that before the boot camp, and then try to ruck afterwards is what I would do, and I would do my bike in the evening and all the power lift and stuff in between. Yeah. So, or do the ruck in the evening and do the power lift right after a workout. But,
are you going to try to get any of the PPP workouts by trying to do this with other people and trying to increase your points?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll try to do what I can. I'll be out of town, but
okay.
For a few days,
the nice thing about Lincoln Games now is, last year you had to post it 2 Naperville AOs. You just need to post it any 2 Naperville AOs.
Right.
Just can't be virtual.
Right.
So yeah. I think that's awesome. And then Snots, I just want to ask you one more question. Sure. When it's on-site cafeteria, how do you take your coffee?
I used to be cream and sugar, but now I'm just going straight black.
Straight black.
Yeah. It's gangster here.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I'm going to steal one of these checks.
Yep. I'll leave it up here for you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks to Stay Puft for all he does. Talk about taking it to the next level, man. You've stepped it up big time.
All right. Let's see you.
Look at that.
Take this.
No,
you don't want it? Oh, you can take it.
I didn't want a chip. I'm good right now. So thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. So right now we're on round 5.
Round 5. All right, let's do a recap. Let's
do a recap. Happens. Let's see what's going on right here. So I got to remove here at my stage. All right, let me do some movie magic here. All right. So hopefully everyone can still hear me. So how far should we go back? Round 3, round 4?
Round 4. Let's see. All right, here's Aladdin. We got Aladdin.
Aladdin's back.
We got chips and dip for you.
This is
Aladdin, my man. How you doing? So Aladdin, I'm great, man. So Aladdin, he was the first sponsor. Well, so Snots is our main sponsor, yes. But Aladdin was the first person to sign up to become a whole sponsor for the golf outing.
Yeah, and he reached out. He was already ready. This guy knows what to do. He was ready to donate and do whatever for the golf outing and foundation. It was awesome.
So he's already goes. So tell us a little bit about your real estate company, Miranda Properties.
Miranda Properties. So
yes.
I've been a full-time local real estate professional for the last 8 years.
Yeah.
I joined F3, 5 years ago? the intention for me of joining F3 was never like, oh, I'm gonna tie into this place to tie into another like lead source.
Right.
That's and it's just been awesome how that's been my philosophy from the very beginning. But still, the F3 brothers, like, they throw me business all the time.
Yeah.
They use me or they refer me. A lot of my FNGs were past clients of mine.
That's awesome.
Right? So I just kind of introduced them to here. And then as I get to know folks, they thankfully trust me to help them with their real estate needs. And it came full circle. Yeah.
You have some sick social media out there, because I was telling you this at a post a couple months ago, that you just had this awesome 360-degree view of a house. It was just awesome.
Yeah,
so,
my friend Will is very talented, and he makes me look a lot better than I am.
So Aladdin, so last year, new dad of 3, right? Your third one came in?
Fourth. Yeah.
Fourth one. So they're now 1 year old.
She's about to turn 1. She's a Lincoln Games baby.
So how does now having your an all girls, right?
All girls.
God bless you, dude. God bless you. Well, how does that change your approach to Lincoln Games now with your family and trying to balance everything?
Yeah.
Work, life. How do you approach that balance?
Well, my wife is pretty cool. She's pretty laid back. She understands Lincoln Games.
And that's how you got your name, right? Before we get
right? Yeah, her name's
so,
Jasmine. That's how I got named Aladdin.
That's how you got named Aladdin.
Yeah.
So again, your approach to
She's very gracious with me during this week. So it just depends. Like, obviously, the load that I take on depends also on my workload.
Yes.
And just trying to. It's 1 week where I have to maybe things are out of balance.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Okay.
Right. So. It's always fun. I tell myself, like, I'm not gonna do as much this year, and then it starts and like all stupidity breaks out.
And now you're a co-captain again. Right?
Yeah, well, so I'm like, what are you doing picking me as a co-captain? Yeah, like I'm like 2.5 out of 5. But
everybody loves you, man. You bring so much energy to any AO that we have, and your cues are spot on. So to see you as a captain or co-captain, I was like, no-brainer.
Yeah, it's definitely no-brainer. So, well, Aladdin, we appreciate everything that you do. When's your next Q boot camp?
Q boot camp. I actually don't have one on the calendar right now.
So, are you gonna get one before Lincoln Games or after Lincoln Games?
Well, I'm gonna try to get one during Lincoln Games so I can get some points.
Yeah. All right, buddy.
Good
luck with the Lincoln Games. All right, have fun. Right?
Yes, sir.
And what's on your shirt right now?
This is Mambasita.
Okay.
So this is Kobe Bryant's foundation.
Okay.
With his daughter, with Gianna that passed.
Okay.
So this is it's their association, their foundation, where they obviously coach young girls who are less fortunate with less resources in the California area.
Yeah.
And it's just a cool foundation.
That's a really cool shirt. So thanks a lot, my man. We'll see you, buddy.
Thank you.
See you, buddy.
And I'm gonna steal your nachos.
Take some. They're Snot's nachos, so he gave them to us.
There's Mary Lou.
We got so much going on here.
There is.
So,
I tell you, it's the vibe. It's just insane.
And we're still on round 5.
Yeah.
So Rain Man just picked Oil Spill, and Pitch Perfect just went with Vern. Vern.
Wow.
Let's see if we can switch it out here. So
Blast from the past on that one. There you go. I like it.
So we have to look at some of this other stuff here. So I gotta go back. I got too much computer screens. Nala went to Junkyard Dogs.
I'm a big fan of Nala.
Yeah, that's an upset to the
to KO.
Yeah, to KO Kings, because Mr. Mister, he's my ride home.
Yeah. Oh. So who did Mr. Mister get? Who did he get?
His last pick. So he went to Goldilocks. So he's new, but he's a
Actually,
beast.
that's a good one.
I think that's a good piece.
I honestly forgot about Goldilocks. Sorry, Goldilocks. I didn't hit my head. But we did have Olaf.
We got Olaf. Olaf went to.
He went early.
He went early.
La Bamba, there you go.
La Bamba. Where did La Bamba? La Bamba went to the Iron Circus.
All right, and who was that? That's Greatest Showman.
Greatest Showman.
There you go.
This is the Greatest Show. So Aquanet went to the Dominators.
Yes.
Yes. He was also helping us on our last podcast.
Okay.
Yep.
And Mia Hamm took Tonka.
Oh, another upset.
Yes.
So, like I said,
I tell you what, those Citadel guys they're gonna kill it.
Do you think there's gonna be some trades in the future?
I hope so.
I hope so. That's going to be. I think that's going to in the next couple of days because I think the trading's going to be hot in the next couple of days.
I was trying to make some trades before the draft, but no one was biting. I almost had Pitch. I almost had you, didn't I? On a first round pick trade, he was biting at it. He was thinking about it. Yeah. So first, I'm all about the trade, so I might be in that.
I think.
Don't be surprised if you get a call from me and be like, you never know.
I'm just gonna and then counterfeit. So he's my PTA treasurer.
Hey, great guy. I think he kills it whenever he's out. We just got to get him out.
Yeah.
I wish he came out. So counterfeit, if you're listening, please come out.
And his daughter is in my wife's play school classroom.
Oh, there you go. Now you're going to push him.
Now I'm going to push him. So Waterfall went to the Silencers.
Yes.
And
so
then
Richard Pond. Roadrunner.
Roadrunner went to False Force.
Wow, that's a good one.
I think I went with him. I think I've been on Roadrunner's team for the past 2 years. My first time I've not been with Roadrunner.
But I spoke with Roadrunner
we were just talking about this.
At a run club, and he said he was going to get after it.
Yeah, so I think he's so Richard Pond went to False Force.
Right. Cable guy.
Black Ice went to Mad Lab.
Yeah, Black Ice is here somewhere.
Hank Hill, F3 Plainfield, went to Silencers.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's it. So he was trying to get picked up. He was trying to market himself on Slack the other day.
I didn't know. I did not see
Yeah,
it.
if you watch some of the evidence channel, you can say, "Look what I just did, guys! I'm still up for a draft." So
he's a great guy.
Ebenezer went to Conjunctive Chaos.
Yep.
Greenleaf went to Hog Wild.
Yep.
Disclaimer: Dabo with the Dominators.
Wow, Greatest Showman got disclaimer too. He's got some pretty good picks.
Wedding Singer went to Hammer Time.
Yeah.
Foreclosure, Iron Lion. What's going on? So right now we're on round 5. We got what did he just pick? Skilling.
Oh, wow.
Skilling.
Dang, I forgot about Skilling.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing is, I got Bulldog, who's great, but he doesn't know the old school. Skilling can get after it.
So, as a matter of fact, I want to pull up Skilling as a matter of fact. So, I pulled this example. So, let's talk about the new thing about the evidence channel.
Yep.
So, if I can pull up to the right slide here, we'll just let, if I can find it. I have all sorts of stuff going on here.
And you know what, as you're looking that up, I think it would be interesting if we did this next year, if we could get certain guys to show up as like an NFL draft. You get picked, and you come walking up.
Get them walking up, and I think
shaking the Nantan's hand. What do you think about that, huh? I mean,
I could do that. We just got. How much time do we have?
I agree.
You know, we're doing.
And it's going so fast.
It's going so fast. A minute.
Let's see what Blue's Clues
is up. He's going to the master computer here.
Yeah, he's got like 5 pages filled out here. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's going to dumpster fire. He's picking dumpster fire. Oh, and he gets another pick because of the snake draft. He's going. Back to back.
2 complex guys.
Let's get Blues Clues. Let's get him over here.
Right, come on in here,
Blues. Come on over. You got a couple minutes. Come on over here. Where is he? Where's he going? Let's get him on. Blues Clues, last year's winner, the year before.
Serious business.
Yeah, how you doing, buddy? Former first F. How's the night going for you right now?
Fantastic. Our captain Slippin' Rock is in Bahamas right now, so he's dialed in. We got guys in the Caribbean. We got guys here in Naperville, east side of Naperville. We're just having a heck of a time at the draft.
That is, yeah. Look at that. Hey, Brady Bonds, how you doing, buddy? So wonderful. Yeah. So that is showing off some of our pictures. So like the shades here. So you have been the winner several times. Points earned, large points earner for every other Lincoln games. What is your secret? How do you keep motivating? Because last year if I had money on you, I would have lost it because you had a newborn in there. I thought you were going to take a break. What keeps pushing you?
You know, it's a team effort, man. There's no to be real. There's no energy other than the energy of Lincoln games for real. So I mean, you see all this tonight, guys coming out having a good time, and you can multiply this by 100 or 1,000. The day after Mother's Day, when Lincoln games kicks off, there's no greater week in F3 Naperville the entire year. I'll give a shout out to Shirley Temple. Shirley Temple called it our Super Bowl. I would agree. This is our Super Bowl. So to answer your question, there is no secret. It's just being engaged, being a part of the games, taking it all in, having a lot of fun, and you know, making sure you got the week cleared. So some guys like to take the week off, whatever it takes. But you know, we'll put the plan out there. So I would love for Gordon's did everything last year. Shout out to Gordon's doing an Ironman recently.
Yeah.
You know, we put the plan out there. Shout out, I see Snowden over here. You know, he was a winner in Lincoln Games one year, and he put his plan out there. So you put the plan out there, and you do your best to make it happen. So
Did you bring Mr. Lincoln with you?
I did not bring Mr. Lincoln with me, but I'll leave you. I'll tell you this: Abraham Lincoln, if he was here, he would tell you if he had 7 days to chop down a tree, he'd spend 6 days preparing to chop down that tree. All right? That's what I want to make sure. He would spend 6 days preparing. That's what it's about. Lincoln Games will kick off, but the work has started a long time ago. So keep showing up.
Thank you so much for coming. How do you take your on-site coffee before I let you go?
Black, brother. Always right on black.
Everybody, we'll see you later. Oh, Junkyard Dogs just took Harry Carey, the recent transplant from F3 Naperville to California. Oh, and you know he's going to work hard. He has one of those California brothers. So right now, Junkyard Dogs, co-captain right now.
I'm a big Harry Carey fan.
Are you going after his buddy right now? Or do you think someone's going to take his buddy and make you trade him for him?
Trade. We're going to trade.
You're going to try. Yeah. Are you going to try to get him some?
Yeah, we are. And we're going to try to get Tony, too. Oh, you didn't hear that. Huh? Yeah, RoboCop. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh! Yeah, RoboCop. I didn't even say RoboCop, so they go on.
All this crap talk between captains right here. We should. Too bad we don't have like in the view just kind of going around. Yeah. That's somehow we could also
do. That's what we need to do. So I think next time we gotta have like 2 cameras where we can switch.
I think we can make that happen. Just a lot more planning. And next time I gotta get someone else to be the face so I can be the producer. Because there's a lot going on. Yeah. So you need a producer producing.
Yeah.
And then someone
move it back to forth.
Yes. Yeah. But I'm liking this dynamic right here. Let's see someone up. So we got no more comments right now. Let's go back to some of the commenting of the picks.
Yeah.
So move this back to stage. All right. So we're back at the Thunder. So Silo's up. So Fish Fry just went to Cowbell's team. Svengoolie went to Propane Pipes.
Svengoolie, there you go.
There you go. Just saw him at church this morning. Church party. Thumper from Kingston just went to Ranking's team.
You know, Twilight. He's a good one. But he's a safe pick, right? He's not going to be top 10.
Yeah.
Right? And no offense to Twilight, he's a badass.
He's a badass in his own right.
Right, 100%. Yeah. But he knows where to stop.
He knows his limits. So
right?
You
but
know
he
he could be
solid
consistent.
pick.
That's a solid pick. So,
all right, come on in here, Melon.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on in. Yeah.
What do I say? Say anything.
What is so? First, how'd you get? We're gonna put you on camera. How'd you get your name? How you doing?
Good.
All right.
Melon Camp.
How you doing? So
Good.
How'd you get your name?
It was 2021.
All right.
I came out and I said,
Yeah, there's the camera right there,
Oh,
by the
okay.
way.
I
So
said I
we're
was
looking
from-
at there because it's going to be a lot of disconnect
All right.
right now. So.
I said I was from a small town, and that's all I got to say.
Oh, and then
I
they got
didn't
the
get to tell my
Mellencamp
story at
song.
all. Yeah.
Oh, so they got you down right there. So
Yeah.
where are you usually posting here in F3 Naperville?
Well, I was born in Iron Lion, and post there quite a bit, and then probably for the last year, I've bounced mostly at Levy and Launchpad.
Okay.
Just to kind of change it up, change the scenery.
Have you been drafted yet?
Yes, 50th I heard.
Where? So that was where I was my pick last year. I got 50th pick. What team are you?
Is that second round though? Because that just costed me millions on my contract. Right?
What team are you on? It depends on the team.
Cowbell.
You're on Cowbell's team. Need more.
Yeah, but he had good cap space, so I think it should be all right.
So what's your general approach to the Lincoln games this year?
Well, I generally like to post every day, and I like to do the pop-ups, and I do the shield lock, and a couple of rucks, but getting the biking and the running in has always been a challenge.
Yeah.
Some of the get swole stuff I try to knock out, and the bench press at Wine in the Box House, that's always been a
Well,
challenge.
again, that's a pop. So that's generally a pop. The bench press is always a pop-up.
Yeah.
You know, we don't know what's happening, but most likely the pop-ups are going to happen. That bench press is going to happen again. Have you ever been able to hit the bench press or able to get that your weights?
No. I try every year, and it's got to be in the technique.
Yeah.
You know.
So, if you're at on-site coffee, how do you take your on-site coffee?
Well, I generally forget to bring my own mug, so usually
So you're drinking right from the spout.
Yeah, use that, or
I
I just take the disposable cup if they have it. So yeah.
So,
but the challenge is they don't always have the fixins.
Right.
You know, like you either got the creamer or you don't have the sugar.
You should come to my on-site coffee area. I always try to have all the fixings ready to go for it.
All right.
So who's on-site coffee? Whose on-site coffee are you usually having?
I've had Mortimer's a few times
Okay.
at Iron Lion on Wednesdays for a while back. You know, the Levy, you can't beat it because it's coffee inside the church almost every time.
That's very true.
Can't beat
So you
it.
can't beat it.
Church
Whether it's
lady
hot or cold,
provides
so you
it.
always got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, no, that's a good time. Sometimes I'll serve it there too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what if someone, when you're working out, what's the one workout that just that makes you go, oh crap, not this one?
I've only been to one of them, but Bronco's pretty damn hard.
Broncos?
Yeah, he always does till failure, and there's no running to give you any relief
He
at
does
all.
not run. He does not run
So,
whatsoever.
yeah, that's a tough one. Baby Hands is always tough. Blues Clues, he's a tough one. You know, yeah.
But one workout, just one workout to do like a burpee or like a bear crawl, just something that's just not my.
Yeah, the murder bunnies,
Bunnies.
and the burpees over the top. That always gets me. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you coming out, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You have a great time. Have a great
You too.
weekends, all right?
All right. Peace, everybody.
Peace, guys. Thank you guys so much. So the draft just keeps on getting bigger and bigger. We got 10 people laughing right now. So going back right now, we got Coco, just got picked up by Hog Wild. We got PVC'd by the Iron Circus. Gonna show some Othello went to the Dominators. Reblows went to Hammer Time. Duck Hunt went to the Iron Horses. Refill went to the Knockout Kings. Two Car went to Silos Thundercats. Fish Fry. Wish I had my buddy here with me. Might as well. Let's get. Where's Horse and Buggy? Horse and Buggy, get your butt over here. Horse and Buggy, come on over. Where's Horse and Buggy? He's not up yet. Where's Horse and Buggy? Uh-oh. Silo's coming up. Something's bad's coming on. Silo.
Yeah, I'm here for Horse and Buggy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What things are you coming in for Horse and Buggy?
I mean, Horse and Buggy's over there drafting with a pen and paper, right? Like, I don't even know if he has technology. Like, if it's that I know when my kids say, "Hey, Boomer," I now know what they mean when I'm looking at Horse and Buggy, right? I mean, he's dialing his picks in with a rotary phone to Stay Puft over here, right? Like, it's like he doesn't even have there's Horse and Buggy.
I think he's ready right now.
Horse and Buggy's over there humping Pitch Perfect. Okay, now
all right, let's get him out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Horse and Buggy, my man, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
How did you design that awesome logo, man?
Looking for cool things.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, found it on the internet.
What was you just found that on the internet, or did you put that on? So there's our camera right there. If you want to look at the camera, or you can look at my camera. So did you use ChatGPT, or you just found
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. So what did you?
I have hundreds of them on my phone looking for the right one.
And you find we went through a couple.
We did.
We did go through a couple. So first, shout out to Horse and Buggy, who I purchased my Bronco with. So and I didn't tell you this. I just gave a 5. I got the email from Ford that said, "Do you have any comments and what's your rating?" I said 5, and I said Horse. I didn't call you Horse and Buggy. I called you by your real name. And it's look what. And now, so that last year, if you guys didn't know, Horse and Buggy. He was on the back end doing some saucy talking on the back end of our channel.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't find this out till like a week ago if it was him.
Hey, last year I was on it too, and they had no idea who I was. They thought I was Chaps.
So, but anyway, I said Horse and Buggy at McCarthy, right?
McCarthy Ford. Yeah.
So I felt so at ease just taking my whole family there and knowing that I wasn't, and he did everything he could to get me the best price, the best loan. He said, "Don't do this, do this, and I can get you this, 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 and this to get me the best one." So if you want someone trustworthy, Horse and Buggy and his guys, they made it completely. So I just want to give you a shout out right there.
Thank you.
So thank you so much.
Definitely.
So Horse and Buggy, why are we called, besides the Ford, is there just a different reason? Any other reason why we're calling you Horse and Buggy?
Well, my first day out, there were like, 17, 20 guys, whatever it may be, all screaming out names. And the funniest one was this Horse and Buggy. So it stuck only because I'm in the car business and I didn't move too far from Chicago to Naperville. So they're like, wasn't it,
Horse and Buggy.
Yeah, Horse and Buggy.
So are you excited to be a captain this year?
I'm excited, definitely excited, nervous. It's really not even my second year. It's coming up, but trying to figure it all out. My first year getting drafted, it was cool, but now being in charge of it, that's a different story.
So how are you? So who's your co-captain this year?
Two-hand touch.
Two-hand touch. Who's not even here? He's off site with.
It's
his
all right.
friends.
Hey, two-hand touch gave me the blessings. Do whatever I need to do. So I'm all good.
How are you? What is your personal approach to the Lincoln Games this year?
My personal approach was kind of getting guys that were close to where I post a lot, which would be Outpost, so that all of us could kind of, do a shield lock and be together. But that kind of went out the window, believe me. And now I'm just going after, guys that I kind of know or heard the name of or just.
But that's the best thing about Lincoln Games is that you get to know people outside of different AOs, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to get to know people from Iron Lion or Launchpad or whatever.
Yeah.
That's great.
I think that's awesome.
That's my favorite part about doing the Lincoln Games is getting to know people that you really kind of don't know very well. And it kind of becomes a really good brotherhood, a good bonding. It's a nice thing to have.
And then there's a lot of trash talk between you, Silo, Pitch Perfect. That's just all love, right?
It's
just all love,
You guys know they're dating, right?
I thought Pitch Perfect was going to come around over here.
I thought so too. I was going to back him up.
Pitch is under the table. Hold on, Pitch. Let me get you.
This is PG. I'm trying to keep this PG-13. Do not get me kicked out of here.
Look at Silo. He's confused on the question. Do you ever think Silo just looks confused all the time?
Yes. All the time.
Are you going to be hitting up all the? You are just a beast.
You are.
I think you are just a beast. Are you going to be hitting up all the black diamonds this round?
Here's the problem.
Great question.
Would I do it? Yes, I would. But in order to shield lock, I don't know if all my guys can do black diamond.
Well, here's the thing. With shield locks, you can only have 7 at an AO. You can't have more than 7. So you have, because we're trying to diversify to push
you gotta
other
get them all
bushes.
out.
You got to get them all out. So can you get 7 guys at a black diamond at once from your team?
We will see, won't we? I don't know. I'm all for the black diamonds. I enjoy them. But I don't know. We'll see. You know, we'll have a little team discussion about that one.
He also killed it at OCR.
Really?
Oh, there you
wow!
That's only because they had to go to work early. Hey,
we got
Silo's up here. Pitch is down here.
Oh, we got Brady Bunks right here doing another picture. I hope I get some good. I hope I get some of these pictures.
Hey, and just so you guys know, at the OCR, I got Tom Bodette, my third place guy.
Yeah. He's a beast.
He is a
beast. Yeah,
He is so good.
He's good on the bike. He's good at running.
He's got a great bike too.
Yes. Oh my God, I'm jealous of that bike.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, he's great.
So last picture here. So horse and buggy. How do you take your coffee when there's on-site coffee? How do you take your on-site coffee?
To be honest, the only time I really have on-site coffee is with you.
Yeah! I love it.
But otherwise, I'm going to Panera or I'm going to Starbucks, whatever it may be.
I love it. Thank you. Horse and buggy. We love you, buddy.
We love you.
I'm going to do a call out to Blackberry Market. We do Blackberry Market after late start.
Best coffee in Naperville, Blackberry Market. You got to go. It's
Blackberry Market.
It's on Washington and Gardner. It's right by the Starbucks that we usually go to there. It's right across the street. Best coffee in Naperville by far.
It's across the
Legit.
across the way from Soylent Nautical Boat.
Yep.
Oh, I actually, through my PTA, I won free meals from Soylent. So I haven't gone to Soylent's thing yet. He was at a sponsor last year for the golf outing, and I haven't been able to go to his restaurant yet and use my free coupons that I earned a couple years ago from a raffle that I earned. So,
well, if you don't want them, we'll take them.
Well, I want to use it, so I get going. So I got surprise.
Yes, sir. Hey, I wish I would have had you, but you got picked right away.
Yeah. So
well, hey, peace, everybody.
Let's see. Surprise him come around. Oh.
Awesome job. Hey, take a chip. Come on, just a chip.
So, chaps, I'm gonna. I gotta do some technical stuff. So
Okay.
I'm gonna put you to this. I'm gonna put go to side while I talk to the first stuff here.
So you want me to take?
You just talk and bring whatever you want up. We're just gonna leave this side. We're just gonna leave this up. So.
All right, guys. Let's see. No, we still got 2 more picks, 2 more rounds, 2 more rounds. All right, let's see who came out. So, dead air. Dead air got Dingo. That was a great pick. My man. He will definitely get after it. Coco going to Swaggy. Quarter card. Wow. I am online. Yeah. So we got quarter card. You got picked.
Are we done, Jeff? Do you need more?
It's on video.
I'm actually.
Oh, you're here? I was just going back and looking at it. Let's see who we got here.
Who we got here? So we can. Wait. Hold on. Wait. What? Is dead air asleep or is he on the toilet again?
Yeah, he took his cape off too.
We got to get Dead Air up. So he has some big air.
Has Dead Air come up yet?
Not yet. So he's making his pick. So when Dead Air comes up, he has a big deal. He has a big thing we need to talk about.
All right.
So
we'll see who he gets. Let's see.
So
who
let's
he
look
gets.
at some of the issues that we have. So we're going to remove our ugly mugs. So we got Dead Air. So he's on pick. We got Snuggie in the Mad Lab.
He's good. Yeah.
We got
I like that.
Quarter Cart.
Yeah. He needs to come out, but he's good.
Drago went to False Force.
Uh-huh.
We got Cupcake went to Mad Lab. Dingo went to Silencers. Conjunctive Chaos. Oh, he just got picked. So he went with Townie. Townie. Let's get him up here. Dead Air, come on up. Show us what to do. Come on, Dead Air. Don't make me have Dead Air on here. So I have a fun game here. We have not done yet. When Dead Air comes up. Here, so maybe you could do this. All right,
what do we got?
Let's guess the quote. You ready for this?
Oh, is this?
Oh, wait. Here comes Dead Air. Dead Air, here. Let him in. Let him in. Here he comes. Here he comes. All right. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in the middle. Come on in. Dead Air. Whoa.
Is this yours?
It's someone, so he wants to have some of it. Dead Air, my man. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
So what did you just pull up?
It's the hymn box.
It's the hymn box. So hymn stands for what?
The hymn belt.
Yeah.
And the hymn tape just fell off.
So,
high impact male.
High impact male. So explain what the hymn belt is for people for what the concept is. So what is that hymn belt?
The hymn belt. I don't know. I don't know.
Do you know? So what does it mean to F3 when you get the hymn belt? What does that mean?
I'm a humble guy. I don't want to brag.
Well, you can. Well, I think I've been. Have you been a hymn belt recipient?
I am not. I've never gotten the hymn belt.
You've never gotten the hymn belt. I've been a hymn belt recipient.
All right. So tell us what it stands for.
High impact male.
Yeah.
So
what does that mean?
So it means you within the F3 Naperville community, you have. And please correct me. You just went above and beyond. Just making the community a better place in some way, someplace.
See, I'm a humble guy. It's hard to say that kind of stuff. So coming from you,
it's something that people kind of almost in a way vote on. They're like, who should be the next man of F3? And you were a no-brainer when it came out. Because you do go above and beyond everything.
When I went to I gave my belt to Tenacton. I talked to Bean Counter and C-Bus, who were the leadership with me, and I'm like, "Who are you thinking?" I'm like, "Tenacton." They're like, "Yeah, no brainer, done." Because he brought so many people out here. But the fun thing is, when you're the recipient of the hymn belt, you get to put something in the box.
Yes, you
so
do.
let's look at some of the contents of the box. Right. So before we get to yours,
I do.
We got Groundhog Day in the box. What else do we got? We got an F3 shirt.
We got this.
We got LA.
Got this. Got this. Got a beer koozie.
Look at this.
Beer koozie.
You know who this is, right?
Who is that?
This is James Hetfield from Metallica.
Of course it is.
This came from Bean Counter, right? Yeah, Bean Counter gave the James Hetfield.
It's like a toy box, is what it is.
It is. Have you took a good look at it?
It looks like a little pallet. What is that?
It is the pallet. Sweet dreams, gentlemen. Look at this.
Awards.
Got capes.
There's a chicken.
Spartans race. Oh, this is C-Bus's cock.
That's C-Bus's cock.
That's C-Bus's cock.
What's that? It's a survival kit.
Have you seen what I put? Did you see my thing?
What is your thing?
Well, look at it.
Is it a marshmallow?
No, not a marshmallow. It's my other thing.
Your other thing? That?
No, not a mic.
Oh, this would be for me.
That would be for you.
Yeah, there.
So what did you put in there? What did you put in there?
I don't know. It's in here somewhere. Oh, I went a little more serious.
Oh.
Do you see that?
So it says, knowing what you stand for limits what you will fall for.
So read it, learn it, live it.
There you go.
All right. So the next guy is going to have to really have to step up and lead.
We have. You can take it off. You can take it off.
So we actually have the guy who's going to be nominated or is going to receive this next. Can we call him up right now?
So let's call him up. All right, guys. Hey, everyone, listen up. We have the next recipient of the hymn belt happening right now. All right. Intermission. 5 minutes.
5-minute intermission.
We'll do it during the 5-minute intermission.
We're doing it during Silo's pick. Hey, Silo, pay attention for 30 seconds.
Oh my gosh! Thank you.
Silo, you're not paying attention. That's rude.
So when I received this, I had no idea it was coming to me.
Yeah.
And this guy has no idea either. Well, he does now because I just pointed at him and told him to get his ass up here. Come on over here.
Come on. Let's just do that.
So
right here.
I can't think of another guy who's done more in 1 month for F3 Naperville than our buddy right here.
Come on.
Supply Chain.
Supply Chain is the next recipient of the hymn
So,
picture. Hey, get him laid. Get him laid.
Where's the cake?
Yay!
Put it on now. You have to wear it. You have to wear it to bed tonight. And I wore it to bed every night. The coupon was on my nightstand every night, and that belt most nights. There are certain nights I would have to take the belt off, I gotta tell you.
All right.
Because it would get in the way.
Before I let you go.
Yes.
All right. What pack said this? I'm a chubby teddy bear and an FNG. I'll do what I can, but my God-given abilities, I will show up.
Bulldog?
No. Ever ready.
Ever ready.
Ever ready. Said
I met him for the first time.
Yeah.
He's only been coming out. He's been out like 9 or 10 times.
Yeah, he's motivated. Yeah.
He's an electrician.
He donated his blood today, too.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
So, all right. Said Eric, congratulations. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. You got to sit here. You are the new recipient. Now, your only job is to find the next recipient.
That's the next one.
Keep it for about 2 months, and then you have to put something in the box.
Don't be like me, where I had it for like 6 months.
Congratulations.
Don't be like me. So, first staff, how's the Lincoln Games going so far?
Pretty good.
It's going really fast.
Yeah.
Because we're almost up, because we're on round 7 right now, because we're going to round 10.
Well, that leaves more time afterwards for just enjoying and BSing, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I am not. So, with your team, so how's your team picks going? How's the nights going off?
Oh, we are so excited about the team.
Yeah.
Yes, it's awesome.
What are you? So, Supply Chain, your team won last year.
Yep.
So, what are you bringing to the table this year at the Lincoln Games? That's going to put them over the edge.
I mean, not too much.
Besides being the one that controls the rules.
Well, I closed on the loopholes, so it's basically, I'm not telling Morphin anything he doesn't already know, but we're on the same page that this is about the team coming together. This is about the recruiting counters, getting guys out. It's about F3. So we're just having fun with it. It doesn't matter if you're trying to win or not win. You have to start out with having fun with it.
I think
we're gonna
so
do with
too.
it. And you just, you can't win without it.
Right.
And yeah, that's just what it's.
I think that's definitely great. Just have fun, especially if you're just posting and you're not one, those guys who just like, I'm just posting, and they don't want to be part of it. I think that's just what you got to do.
Yeah.
So just post and see what happens, and just see what happens.
Yeah, so that's for every team too.
And that's all. So, my gosh. So right now we're on round 7. But they just picked.
Okay.
So
I am going to split because we got a couple. Okay, we're about to be up for picks. So I love you. I love everybody who's watching.
Go
We gotta
do
go figure this out, all right?
Go figure it out, buddy. You're
Sling it.
coming up. So, Chaps, my man, come back up. So we got a lot of happening going on. Mister, why don't you come up here? My ride tonight. Just got Sonny Bono for round 7. So Mister is the co-captain of the Knockout Kings. So how's the night going for you and KO?
It's good. We picked up our guys, I think, so we're just trying to fill it out.
Do you think you're going to be making, so we noticed a lot of sit-out guys, as Chaps and I were talking about. Are you going to try to keep your core guys, or do you think you're going to be making some trades in the next couple days?
It depends what's out there. I think we're probably set, but if there's a trade to be made, we'll check it out.
Try to see that right there. So if you got the cue, how many penny pinchers are you going to make everyone do during your workout?
It depends where I'm at the week. If it's at the end of the week, then a lot.
Then a lot, just to get people out so they're not posting anymore?
Yeah, but we'll see. We got to conserve, right? So
is it going to be weird between us? Because last year, Mister drafted me to the Slaughters. And this year, we're on different teams, and he's my ride home. So is it going to be weird going home, or can we still be civil?
Yeah, we can be civil, but we're definitely enemies for
that
week.
games, but we're going to be. But I'm definitely going to be civil. So because I do a lot of running with Mister. So he's my boy. So he's my guy when everything. Oh, and I just need to run. Mister and I are hanging out. So are you? So another thing about you and KO, you guys are bringing out your 2.0s, to workouts.
Right. Yeah.
So for other dads that want to bring their 2.0s to the workouts and push them, because Kachow's being pushed a little bit.
Right.
What's your recommendation to keep them just, not to overwhelm them and just enjoy the lifestyle and just show them, F3. So what's your general approach so they don't get burnt out?
Yeah, just let them modify, right? So, I mean, if they can keep up, if they can do a run club, I would say start with a run club. It's a little easier.
Yeah.
Let them bring a little less weight than a coupon. Maybe it's like a half coupon or a paver. That's a way to get them going. Usually all the packs are really supportive. So I think that keeps them coming out too.
And just push. Do you make him come out 5 days a week? Are you spacing him out so he doesn't overburn himself? What's your general, or do you just kind of follow the schedule? So what's your general approach to make sure he's not burning himself out and not getting hurt? Because he is in that stage where in life he's still growing.
Right. So he's averaging about 3 times a week. I think that's fine. As much as he wants to come out, I'll let him come out. So far, like I said, it's about 3 times a week. So if all of a sudden he was hitting it 5-6 times a week, I might say let's rein it back. I know KO and the judge had that. KO had to literally shut that down because the judge would just show up on his own. He just run to the AO after KO was trying to keep him home. So so you're saying the judge and the judge and Kachow, there's a spot on your team. Yeah, they're in play. They're in play. So very exciting. So when you do on-site cafeteria, so you're usually not doing when you do on-site cafeteria, how do you usually take the coffee? Black, just straight black. So love it, buddy. Thank you guys so much. All right, good luck. We'll see you later. And don't throw me out of the car. Don't throw me out of the car tonight. Not tonight. Chaps, my man, come on up. Where's Chaps? We're back to 8 people. Hey, Lambeer, we got a message online. Mr. Lakota 666 says you're not getting black ice. So tell Lambeer he's not getting black ice. Well, whatever happened, something's happening. I'm just reading the comments off of YouTube. Don't look at the deliver. Butt cheeks. So it looks like Kool-Aid wanted supply chain to do a speech. Sorry about that.
Kool-Aid says more chain gang.
We might have a trade here.
Oh, we got a trade going on? We got trades going on right here in front of us. If I could turn the camera, I got jabs and pitch. They're almost like fisticuffs right now.
What an exciting day, huh?
Yeah, this is super exciting. Who are you just talking to? Were you making deals or just shooting shit with people?
No, I was just shooting shit with people, but at the same time, some people are trying to like make last-second trades.
Really?
Well, it's coming up to the 8th round. You
It
know,
is, so we only got 2 more rounds left for the HC
Yeah.
before we got auto drafted.
Yeah, so people are trying to see what they can get.
I think we're going to be taking. I think
interesting.
there's going to be like a break. So supply chain, are we taking a break for sure?
Supply chain.
Are we taking a break at the end of round 7? Oh, we're just going to keep going. No, we're going to
Round 8.
Yeah.
Round 8. Yeah.
Round 8. Yeah, round 9. Round 9. We're going to round 9 with the math. So we're just going to keep going. All right, we're just going to keep going. We're just going to keep going.
Auto drafts after round 9.
Yeah. The auto draft will happen probably after tonight.
Right.
It's going to happen tonight, not here.
Not here.
Not here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're done after this. Yeah, it'll happen tonight.
We all know it. We have to get home.
I gotta at least get a cheeseburger to me later before I leave.
That's
so.
true. All right, here we go. We
Blues
got
Blues.
Blues.
Back up, making 2 picks. Back
Show
to back.
enough. Oh, no.
Shame on you. Shame
Danny,
on everybody.
Danny.
Everyone.
Shame on all of you.
Andy Manny.
Nice. How was he not picked before?
Shame on everybody here.
Shame on me.
Sure he is.
Andy Manny just got
Hold
picked
on,
up.
I'm waiting confirmation.
Just posting. That's right. He is working in the city now. So, but Willie takes the time and post at downtown.
Trailer park.
Trailer park.
Trailer park. At least the software's working better now.
He's in Hawaii.
OGOP.
He's in Hawaii.
Did you know that I sold my bike to Snowden last year?
No.
I sold my racing bike. Well, I'm upgrading, so I'm moving. So I sold Snowden my Madone 6 frame and bike. So it's so light you can pick it up with your 2 fingers.
That's
nice.
nice.
So that's how. So the lighter the bike, and it's a nice bike,
Right.
back in the day. But my personal needs with my family, I'm gonna move to a gravel bike, which is kind of like a mix of like mountain bike and a road bike.
So do you have the bigger wheels?
So it's gonna have bigger wheels, but it's more gonna look like a road bike.
Okay.
That's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah.
Once I get the approval from my M to buy it.
So that's a good point.
So right now I'm still on. I still have the bike I bought at Mackinac Island while she was pregnant.
Yeah.
Which is like my dad bike, which is still a good bike. And I clip. Do you know when I say I'm going to clip in?
Yeah.
So I'm going to clip into my bike, so I have more power to finish my miles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's excellent. So like, I was telling my team, you need to have a good bike for
Yes.
linking in.
Or you at least to know how to. You have to have good components.
Right.
I say
Right.
good components and know how to ride it. Because you can have a really nice bike and completely screw yourself over if you don't know what roads, terrains, and you're fueling yourself.
Right. So, what happened? Everybody's pointing. Baywatch? What was happening? Did something happen? I don't know.
Something happened. It looks like Baywatch got picked twice. All right, we will. All right. We're going to figure this out later on. So apparently, we have our first issue of the Lincoln Games.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
All right, yeah, we see it.
We see it. We have issues. We have issues. So
So who do you think's going to have
So Baywatch, so now they'll need to pick a guy.
You know, no one can hear us on that side.
All right, guys, Rain Man, hold up. Is Snowden here to help out? Hold on. They're gonna fix some stuff here while they're. So hold up. Snowden. I can't undo Baywatch. Is
Dr. Buddha.
Snowden here?
Buddha.
While they're talking, so I can't do anything. So, all right, so we're having technical difficulties right now while we're figuring out. Baywatch is fixing it right now. So Snowden, the man, he's fixing it. Maybe we'll pull him up afterwards, but we don't want to keep him. We don't want him pulling up. So, yeah. So hey, B, come on over here. If you're eating our chips, you got to get interviewed.
B, retired Nantan.
Yeah, come on over here.
Come on, Nantan.
Come on. Come around. This is where you're gonna step into my course. Come on over. Bring your beer. What team are you on again, Bean Counter?
Well, he's a troublemaker.
He's a troublemaker. He's a troublemaker.
Yeah, troublemaker.
Treble.
What's going on?
Bean, my man. So Bean, I talk to him a lot.
Cheers.
So cheers.
Not as much as we used to talk.
Not as much as we used to talk.
But that's okay.
You're not on my.
That's
you're
not
not,
anymore.
That's okay. But I am gonna. So Bean and I, he kind of got my butt into gear becoming the comms kid. So did I ever tell you the story? So my wife and I, we are driving to Iowa for a wedding in January, and I look at the newsletter message and it says Bean Counter is becoming the new Nantan. And that year I just became the PTA treasurer of the 204 preschool. Bean Counter became the PTA treasurer of Graham, and Graham has one of the preschools there. So, and I see Bean stepping up, and I'm like, oh crap, I gotta step up too. Right. So, and I immediately send a message to Bean. My wife's right there, and I'm like, I better be quiet about this and tell it later. So I said, all right, I can be your comms Q. And he said, like, yeah, you're one of my top picks.
Yep.
So, and it's what, 3 years going? 3 years?
Yeah.
It's been my 3 years. Yeah. 3 years. So I'm on my third night. So who's morphine getting for 135? Any other dudes? So we're fixing it right now. So how does it feel being a retired Nantan and being on the sidelines and not having control over the Lincoln Games?
It feels great, actually. So Lincoln Games is one of my favorite times of the year. It's
Yeah.
like a love-hate relationship. Going into it, I'm always somewhat dreading it, but also I know I'm going to push myself during that week.
But
Now
are you
being
gonna run?
I'm going to run.
You're not a runner.
No.
He is a runner.
No, they tell me I'm not a runner. I just do what I have to do. But anyway.
You can have a chip too, by the way. You're here, so you can have one.
I've been having the chips already. What I will say is being on this side of it, being retired, not having to run it anymore as far as running the event and stuff, it's been great. The event kind of carries its own weight, right? People who have done it before know what's coming. Everyone steps up. It's a great time. Being able to not have to be on the management side of things has been amazing. Being able to talk a little more shit than I maybe would have as an Nantan has been great.
We were having some bones in Slack. We're good. All right, so we picked it. So overhead. All right, we're back. All right, we're back on. So overhead. Morphine went. Yeah, overhead went to Morphine's team. All right. So we're back on it. So you don't have to deal with this.
Yep, I don't have to deal with the technical difficulties. I don't have to deal with the complaining of the rules. I can just come out, have fun, talk smack.
And you can complain about the rules too.
And yes, I can. And it's been great.
Who look at this shirt, man. Who designed it? So look at the camera right there.
So
Camera's
this is
right there.
Silos M created a whole bunch of these shirts for a few of us guys.
Big wheels
for Bean Counter. Big wheels from Fia. Shout out to Fia.
Yeah.
But yeah, so wear it with pride.
Here, if you pick a guy who's already been picked, has to do a shot in the Lord.
What's that?
read from Pitch Perfect.
Of course.
Yeah. Slip and Rock.
Yeah. What a jerk.
So how are you personally approaching the Lincoln Games?
What's going to be an interesting approach this year, because the 2 weeks or so leading into it, I'm not going to be able to post as much as I normally would. My wife's out of town this coming week. I'm out of town for a few days the week after. So I guess silver lining is I'll be refreshed.
Okay.
Hopefully, right? I hope I don't fall out of routine, but I'll be ready to go. I've been hitting a whole bunch of black diamonds just to try to get my legs, ready. They're ready to get some miles in.
He's picking right now.
Oh, troublemakers are
Right
picking.
now.
Who we picking?
Let's see if we can make this live.
Who we got?
Let's see what we got. Who did they get?
Who we get? Let's look at it. Swanson from the south side.
So we got a little bit of strategy going on here. We got a plan.
I know him.
Yep.
So my new question of the night is when there's on-site coffee, how do you take your on-site coffee?
What do you mean, how do I take it? Do I enjoy
Is
it?
it black? Is it hot? Do you like it cold? Do you like it sugar? What do you like to put in your
That
coffee?
sounds like a
What do you
personal
like to-
question.
Yeah.
So I'll be honest. I've been trying to drink coffee black or with just touch of some stevia. But when it's on site and there's creamer there and there's Splenda there, I can't help myself. I put a little in there. I spoil myself. So lock it in. Final answer: Splenda and creamer.
Splenda and creamer.
So, Bean, what do you like? Because you're a Beans. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
You do absolutely everything. Always the top-notch hacks, right? What do you think is the best thing about Lincoln Games? Like,
Best thing about
this
Lincoln
is the
Games.
definition of F3. But what do you think is the reason everybody gets excited for this?
Well, speaking for me personally, being a numbers guy, being a stats guy.
Because you're an accountant. That's how you got
Yes.
your name, right?
Yes,
Bean accountant.
accounting, exactly. I love the fact that we kind of sit there and we track everything, so you can kind of see how you're doing. You can decide to push yourself more, decide not to. More importantly, I love seeing guys who have never run, whether it's 5 miles, 3 miles, or whatever, have never run, didn't even know they could ride a bike still from their teen years, whatever. Getting out there and doing things that normally wouldn't do for no other reason other than imaginary points. And to me, that's just that's the best part of it, is seeing guys push each other.
Yeah, totally agree.
All right.
I totally agree.
Bean, thank you
All
so
right.
much, buddy. We'll see you around, okay? Lambier's back. Lambier, what's up?
I just wanted to ask you.
Uh-oh.
I guess
You got to come on. Lambier, you got to ask a question. So if this is a technical question.
For you too.
you guys are gracious hosts. I would like to ask. So, when are you putting out the information for the order, or are you have
So the order's out, so people can technically order right now. But if we're looking about sizing stuff, give me what you pick, and then we will put that sizing out first thing tomorrow morning, because they have until May 1st to pick.
Oh, we already picked this. Everybody picked this fabric.
Everyone picked this fabric. So
But it's black, not like.
it's going to be black. So it's going to be, do we want to order as is? So if I'm a large and I want to fit tight on me, I want to order a large.
Well, you saw that's a medium.
This
right?
is a medium, right?
And that was about skin tight on me.
All right. So I can go this. If I wear this, it's going to look a little loose on me.
Why don't you try it on and see
Try
on
it
camera
on.
right now? Give it.
Woo! I'm stripping. Let's see how this feels.
I did start.
Hey, you did start this. Hey, yeah, we are live streaming. So this is what, large?
That's a medium.
Medium. How do you think this fits on?
Huh?
I think it fits good. Medium.
All right. Well, why don't you stand up and see what the leg is like.
Let me make sure I don't trip on a cord.
All right.
So if I typically go large, I should go one size lower.
So you heard it here from Lincoln Games contestants. So how tall are you?
I'm 6'3".
And how much you weigh?
200.
And he's good in a medium. I'm 5'11" and 205, and you saw it was about skin tight on me. So it depends on how you're built. But you have a good comparison right here. Is he's 6'3", 200, and he's wearing a medium. I'm 5'11", 205, and it's skin tight on me, and it fits him just right.
Yeah.
So that's your comparison of how things should fit.
All right, very good. So we'll post all of that so people can make the right choice when they order it, because orders are due May 1st, and what they order. So
And so I'll send you a mock-up of this.
Yeah.
Have you sent me the Lincoln Game symbol, or I can just I'll send you the
You
plain
just-
mock-up shirt of that.
yeah, we'll make it work. Buddy. Thank you so much,
Have my
buddy.
shirt back?
Yeah, of course. I should probably turn it off. So right. So where am I straight? What's
He
going
just
on?
wanted
here?
to take his shirt off.
I am. I feel naked.
Just cause.
Just cause it's the chaos draft. Are you regretting your choice, big guy? All right. There's a little bit going on. We're having fun here. Thank you guys so much. We got 6 people still live, and we've been going for 2 hours and 25 minutes. I am surprised how fast we're going. Where's my man Chaps? So let's look at some of the packs. Oh, you know what? Hey, Silo, did Uncle Rico show up yet? We got Uncle Rico here yet? Not yet. So maybe we should just make the big announcement. We got 2 big announcements, right, with the foundation. So hey, come on over. So I'm gonna go. Where's Chaps? Chaps, I need your help. Chaps, screwed over on me. Hold on, let me get our main stuff going.
Where's Chaps? Chaps!
Chaps, my man. We need help. We got big announcements here with the 5K. So with the 5K,
Try to get another beer.
So with the 5K, did you know we now have an official third app sponsor?
Wait, did Show Enough just go?
Yeah, Show Enough just went to Hammer Time.
That late?
Yeah.
Holy cow!
So this year, F3 is now sponsoring with Little Friends, right?
Yes. Which is huge. I mean, the best part of the sponsorship with Little Friends is it's a great Naperville organization, and it's now putting us together with Little Friends. Like, we've always raised 20-ish grand a year and donated it to a couple causes, but now we have a true partner. So we expect it's going to grow the total numbers.
Right.
Like, we're going to get Little Friends. They're going to be inviting their people out. So now, think of how many guys will be out there that we can EH to F3.
Right.
We're tied up with a great cause that we're going to be.
And girls and females to FIA.
Yes. And we're going to be tied up with a great cause. It's going to be such a much bigger, more energized event since we have a legitimate partner with Little Friends. And then all of our fundraising then gets focused on Little Friends also.
But it's also great too because, correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys have the snow cone. You guys have the snow cone.
The snow cone, the Kona Ice, the Kona
Which
Ice.
all the 2.0s love, and everybody who doesn't love this?
My son loves the 5K. He's always looking forward to it. He was wearing his 5K shirt the other day. So I love it. I liked F3. I came to the 5K. That solidified it.
Yeah.
That solidified it. So, and God willing, I'll probably be a sponsor again. You know, I'll be another silver sponsor again. So, and again, that silver sponsorship again, you sponsor that 5K. That's a charity contribution points for the Lincoln Games.
Yes.
So, and with most sponsorships, you get an entry into the 5K, so you kill 2 birds with 1 stone with a sponsorship.
Which is also new because we didn't do that 2 years ago. We did it last year
where you got Lincoln game points for 5K.
Yeah, so that was the
actually
first year.
came from Silo here, because Silo was the one that was like, should we put some like points through this to like energize
Yes.
a 5K?
So that's
exactly what we did.
Yeah.
So,
let's go.
Yeah.
So that.
All right.
All right.
5K is always great. I love the 5K. I've never got to run it yet, but I love the 5K.
And once we get the pricing, you're gonna get. So I'm also the web guy too for the 5K. So you're gonna get me that pricing, so
Yes.
we can get that registration going and the deadlines.
Yes, we will.
So
Yes,
all
we
right,
will.
so we can get
I
that
also
going
want
right
to
away.
We promise on camera.
Yeah,
I
I'm making
also
a
want
promise
to
on
call
camera.
out too that I've beaten Silo every time in a 5K. Every time.
Booyah!
Yeah.
Because I don't run because I'm
Well,
running
hey,
the 5K.
You know, that's not a.
We're gonna race right now. Let's go.
I am just. I'm like a road runner, and he's like the coyote. He just falls behind.
But Roadrunner's going to
tries-
take it again. You think Roadrunner's going to win it again?
I think so. Roadrunner doesn't. He knows the route. Now he knows what to do.
Is this going to be a second year? Is third year or second year winning if he competes?
This is
No,
third year.
third year.
Because first year he didn't. First year he didn't win it. He was close.
Yeah.
Well, but he didn't know the route.
Okay.
So he wanted to stay behind. The second year was
Second
when
year
I was
won it.
there, and he's like, "I'm going to win this one." I'm like,
Yeah.
"You should."
And he did.
won.
And he did.
Yeah.
And last year he won it again, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he'll be the champion again.
You know who can run? You know who can run? Pitch.
Yes.
Pitch can run.
Yeah. Pitch, and Bean.
Those are
I
runners.
tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Pitch. Bean's a runner. You can
Yeah.
tell. Look at Pitch. Look at that body. Look
Yeah.
at that. That's a running body. He likes to run. You know who else?
Bingo drop.
Yeah, I just wanted to point
Yeah.
out the top of the list every year. This team is not. That's never been on the winning team. It's true. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's all you need to do. Just plant the seed. Plant the seed.
Yeah.
So Mortimer had a really good pick. So he had Mortimer. Yeah, he's like Mortimer. He's just a big guy. So Morphine had Cooley. Great guy. Gets after it, and he's I think got like 20 points on it too, because he's done the second half and the third half.
Yeah.
Leading into it. So he's already up on top of these other guys.
By the way, I called out supply chain. I did an audit. He did more points for second half March than he should have. So I gotta fix
Who's
those
that?
points.
Really?
First half, yes. Yeah, so I called him out already. But I might as well just call it out on stage right now.
Do I need to get involved as the weasel shaker?
I'll
And,
show. I will show you all my data. I am not afraid. You have access to all my data. I've given you full access. Yeah. And there's nothing I haven't shared with you already besides my measurements.
Right. Dead Air actually found all the errors I loaded into the F3 into the Lincoln Games data set. So he actually proved I sabotaged the data set, but nobody else ever came back to me with that.
Well, he's a retired guy.
Yeah, you're right.
What else are you gonna do besides look at data?
All he has to do is sit there and go like, hey, you know that you have two guys who both placed 86th in last year's Lincoln Games, right? And
Plus, he was the him. He was the last him, I should say.
Yeah.
And he's up right now.
Is he up?
He's up right now.
Oh.
He's up right now. What did he pick? He just picked number two.
Number two.
Number two. Show me number one.
He picked him. He picked him 100.
I like it. That's a good pick.
Round 8.
Dead Air. Good pick. That's a good one. I forgot about him. Sorry, number two.
We only have 3 more picks. We're going to be done early today.
As we say in the corn business, we're down to the short roads.
We should have been to round 10.
Yes.
Yeah, we should be going to round 10.
But I mean, forget the corn business.
Yeah.
Corn business is dead to me now.
Yeah.
We might have to take a break.
Hey, so Silo here moved on to a different franchise.
We already talked about that.
Yeah,
we already talked about
that earlier.
You weren't here yet. I already gave.
Strategizing over there.
I'm going to Chaps' house. What, this week or next week?
Friday.
Friday. Going to Chaps' house. I'm measuring his
Friday at
floors.
10 a.m.
There you go.
Be there.
Well, I chose to have windows this year, so windows and doors. So I'll be calling you when I need floors.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll be selling floors next year also.
That's fine.
Unless I go broke and I'm destitute.
I can tell you what, Carly, my wife, I talked about her earlier.
Yeah.
She's very happy that you're coming over. She's
Oh, yeah.
like, I can't wait to get rid of this carpet.
Yeah.
She's not talking.
No,
Let's get this PG Chaps!
I don't know what's going on here.
Wow! I'll head over.
SFW.
I'm gonna head over. I'm gonna give Carly. Some hardwood. Jeff will pay me for it.
What?
She'll be happy.
What?
That went way out of it.
What just happened? Did he just die?
What happened?
It just died. I don't know. Something just happened. It's over. But we should have another round because we should have went to round 10. What? That's it. We all got everyone. So we got all 156. So we got all 156. So eventually, later today. So we'll figure that. We're gonna figure that out tomorrow. So we'll finalize everything.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the auto draft tonight.
Yeah, because number 2 was number 150, so we were close to the end of the. And then it went bam, 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 bam. Those last 6.
So then we're gonna talk to. So looking at some of those numbers.
All right.
That's it. So yeah.
All right, buddy. Damn right. All right,
So
Silo.
that's it.
Thanks, Silo.
So the draft is over. Well, at least the main. So the auto. So now everything's gonna get auto drafted in the next night. The captains are gonna get their sheets.
So can you explain how that's gonna work?
So everyone who is an active F3 Naperville PAX for the past 90 days who didn't hit miss out, they will automatically be drafted to a team. All right? One way or another. They're going to be automatically drafted to a team. The captains are going to get their score sheets tomorrow. And tomorrow, you guys can trade whoever you guys want for the next couple days.
So that is what Blues Clues is doing right now. He's, as you can see, he's moving around. You guys can't see it,
right?
But he's moving around trying to make draft picks.
So the real drafting is going to happen
trades, I
with
should
the
say.
trades with right now. But the real trades are going to happen when once you see everyone else on your team, and how's that going to fit with your goals?
Right.
So
or with your strategy, whatever.
with your strengths. So supply chain did a really good job this year with the auto draft. So instead of just taking all 152 packs, he categorized them by how much they've been posting.
Right.
So the guys that have been posting the most, everyone's going to get more spread the love. So you're not going to get a concentrated one here where guys who don't post all the time get concentrated to another. So there's going to be a little bit more spread out. The love's going to be spread out.
Yeah, I love it. This was a great league of games. Very exciting. The atmosphere is intoxicating, as you can tell.
Yes. So
it's great.
I'm on my third beer. I got to have a burger, otherwise I'm going to.
And you gave blood. So
I gave blood, so
Good for you.
I need a burger tonight. So lots of opportunities to win points. So Hootie wasn't here today. Who's on my team? He's going to be doing. Again, you can sign up. So 2 ways to help out to get points for OCR. Which happened yesterday. So how did you do OCR yesterday, right?
Yep. I did all right. I think I got, I passed, I was in the second group. I passed some people in the first group. So I did okay. I did all right. I think I did it in the top 10.
You got, something's happening here. So.
Oh no.
There we go.
There we are.
There we go. So from Hootie and House Arrest, Saturday, May 24th. If you sign up, or if you even helps us set up, you can earn points on the score sheets.
Right. I would love to do that. All right. Hey, we'll talk about trades. All right, man. All right, we're going to take a quick pick.
We're going to take a quick pick. I think we're going to. All right, I'm going to sign. So I'll sit OCR. So we'll sign out right now. I think we were kind of done with it all tonight. Everyone, so give us 24 hours to figure out what team you're going to be on and finalize everything, and then we'll get that. So we're getting there right now. So we love you guys, chaps.
All
We'll
right,
see you guys.
see you,
All right.
Come on here.
Come on, Mike. Let's go.
What?
No, I was leaving Thanks so much for doing it.
Thank you. Well, look, it's a team collaboration. I'm just managing communications. So.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Big Cat, right?
Black guys.
Black Eye. Sorry, Black Eye. Sorry about that.
Take care.
Yeah, thank you.